The Wild Wild West.
We're fired up. We're here.
What's going on?
Just caught a damning report. I'm sorry the dog peed in your bed, bro.
It's all good.
It sucks. Your dog, your roommate. So have you leveraged that against your roommate?
He hasn't woken up yet. I texted him.
You sent him an icy text?
Yeah.
Your dog. ...
That is the kind of thing that would fucking rattle me, man. I don't know. When an animal doesn't respect you,
Yeah.
it's like, how do they know?
Yeah, I've dropped beneath the human kingdom. I get no respect here. And now the animal kingdom is now also aggressively knocking me down a peg. That does hurt.
Yeah, and when there's like something primal about your weakness.
Yeah. Maslow's pyramid, you're like down, like below. You're sub the pyramid. You're like, dude, I haven't escaped from the animal kingdom yet.
Yeah, this is crazy.
I'll never get human respect.
Yeah, you're going to have to aggress on your roommate.
You have to, you know what you have to do. I'm not going to say it out loud, but
fuck your
roommate's bed's getting wet, dude. You got to fucking take it back.
Yeah.
Does the dog have a bed in the house?
Yeah.
Oh, you got to piss on it.
No, you got to piss on your roommate's bed and your dog's bed.
Yeah.
You got to shit in the dog's bed, piss in your roommate's bed.
Oh, I'm pissing shit in everywhere.
Burn the house down and all die. And storm the Capitol. People think the shit's sweet at the Capitol, dude. Like, people are going to run up in that motherfucker again, dude.
Yeah. Just 4 years arrested on their laurels.
Yeah. Whatever. That's a touchy subject right now. Fucking Capitol. I didn't give a fuck. When that happened, people were like, that was one of the darkest days. It's like, dude, I did not give a fuck. They're acting like it was the ID for aliens over the White House. It's like, bro.
Yeah. No,
I might, but, that'll get me sweating.
It was the last day of Woodstock 99. It was like fucking Trump gave his like Limp Bizkit performance. and fucking people went nuts, dude. Yeah. That's
exactly what happened. He did give me something to break.
Everyone had they'd ran out of water. There was piss everywhere. It was the last day of the festival.
There were 75 FBI agents being like, come on, man. Let's fucking do it, bro.
Yeah. Started raiding the ATM machines.
Do you know there was a governor from Michigan, I think, who also was like planning to get abducted, and they looked into it. It was like 19 FBI agents. It was like two dudes and 19 FBI agents being like, yo, should totally abduct this bitch.
God damn.
Just like, and it was like the height of COVID. So if I'm sitting in a barbecue and like an FBI agent I didn't know is like in my ear being in the middle of COVID being like, yo, these masks are so fucking annoying, I'd be like, yeah, dude, this is bullshit. It's like, yo, we should fuck the governor up. I'd be like,
yeah. Well, you got to figure in COVID, things were probably slow for the FBI too. You know what I mean? You're trying to figure out a way to like hold on to your job. You got to come up with a scheme.
True.
Let's trick a guy to abduct a governor.
Although crime was rampant during COVID.
Let's put 19 of us on that project. Let's trick. Just stay on salary for this. Yeah.
They'd be like, yeah, fuck that lady. And it's like, bingo, we got him. Yeah. This guy wants to kill the fucking governor. This guy wants to shoot the governor and abduct her. Yeah, I was all like, holy shit. Because when Trump got nearly assassinated, they were like, we have members that suffered political violence. And I was like, all right, let's see them. Yeah, and it was like the governor almost got abducted, but the FBI stopped it because they were talking to
planning
these guys.
It too.
They were planning it. It was just so flip. And there was a journalist, a left-leaning journalist, who was like, "It's going to be the coolest story ever," and then uncovered all the FBI people. And she's like, "What's up with this?" And everyone was like, "No comment."
Yeah.
And they were just like, "Well, this sucks." We thought we were going to break this like huge story, and this was like, I think this was in like literally during COVID. But anyway, what's up, bro?
You got to make your own luck, in the FBI.
True, that's true. Yeah, I mean, they are super cops, man.
I can stop a ton of terrorist attacks if I plan them.
That's true.
I can stop every single one.
Yeah, and as soon as somebody's like, fucking fine, I'll bomb it, you go, ooh. Turns out I'm in the FBI. Freeze, scumbag. You've beheaded like 6 kids. You're like, freeze, scumbag. I'm deep undercover.
Another collar for Agent O'Connor. Yeah. The guy's unstoppable.
You've been committing mail fraud. Be like, never mind that, dude. Don't worry about that. Yeah, I always hear about that, like the CIA was selling drugs. It's like, I hope they were.
Yeah.
That'd be bullshit if they weren't.
Yeah.
What the fuck's the point of them?
Yeah.
I hope they're doing terror. Did you ever get into their role in Watergate?
No.
Apparently they had like a heavy hand in like blaming people and like just turning that in, just using that to just completely take Nixon down. Although he was recording people. But I'm reading the book right now from his top political aide, Charles Colson. Yeah. Was like he took a lot of it. Him and like 3 other people had to go to jail. Yeah. And he swears in his autobiography, he's like, dude, I swear to God, I didn't know about the break-ins. I didn't know. And there's apparently record of the CIA being like, put it on Colson. Because people hated him anyway, because he was on tape being like, I would run over my grandmom if it meant getting Nixon reelected.
Yeah. And
then they kind of like ran. He was like, I would say shit to my staff like kidding. So he would like say stuff fucking with them, and they
should
would
break into Watergate. All of a sudden, there's a team on it. That's got to happen all the time.
You should break into Ellsberg's therapist. There's this guy Ellsberg who was like a pain in the ass journalist, and like if anyone stood against Nixon, they would honestly do anything. Like he would leak false stories to the press.
Yeah,
and this was like in the '60s. They must be so much more sophisticated now. He's out being like, dude, we did it all. Like we would come up with shit, make up stories about like people's wives. And just put it in, like, you would leak it to your press guy, and dude, they would blow it up. And he's like, dude, by the time it circulates, it can be total bullshit, but it's like the damage is already done.
Yeah, you got to think like unlimited budget, no oversight.
Yeah,
people are hatching plans all over the place.
That was like kind of the Watergate story where they just kind of it got to the point where I think we're still in like Watergate enmity between like the two parties. Like there's probably 90 Watergates going on right now. Like, Watergate was one thing. They broke in.
Everything's gate. Yeah.
Everything's gated up. Right? Yeah. Pizzagate, Watergate.
Yeah. You got to gate it.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, man. That shit was wild because in the book, he's like, he's an ex-Marine. He's all hoorah for he loves Nixon, dude.
Yeah.
Loves Nixon to death. Turns out Nixon was like secretly recording him the whole time. He's still like, I still love that man so much. And he becomes like a born again Christian.
I always wanted to be in the CIA.
Yeah.
When I was a little kid, I was like, I wanted them to turn me into like an emotionless, deadly assassin.
There's still time. You can turn yourself into one. A lot of people do the self starter on that. They're like, if the CIA's not going to pick me up, I will just become a cold, emotionless assassin.
I know, but it's like I've already
take it to the streets.
I've already had to suffer through the living. You know what I mean? The thing with being a kid was it was like it's too emotional.
Yeah,
and you're like, dude, I want someone to come in and make me a Terminator.
I hear what
I just want them to show
Bourne you. You don't wake up every day and be like, wait, what?
Yeah,
oh, shit, I got to attack China secretly.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
I
no
hungered,
family, no one to be disappointed. Just
yeah. I hungered deeply for the Will Smith MIB scene where they're like, "We've been watching you for a long time,
dude.
We've watched you jumped over a brick wall. We need you,
dude. 100%.
You saw me do that.
Yeah, just I wanted the government to show up at my door so bad and be like, I know your test scores are shitty, but that's because school's bullshit. Like you're a great athlete, and you're a genius, and your nation needs you. Your parents are wrong about you.
You're actually a really good boy. You're actually a very good boy. The girls love you, too. Yeah. We've been studying the girls, and they love you.
You're going to get so many chicks once you join the CIA.
You're going to get so much pussy, dude. Dude, just wait till high school. You'll frill. Like, junior year, you're gonna get a ton of pussy, dude. 8th grade's bullshit,
dude. That was the sickest thing ever. That one guy. Remember that there was that documentary about the lady who owned like the vegan restaurant in New York City.
I do vaguely remember
this guy.
Yes,
who just kept pretending he was in the CIA.
Yeah,
and would be like, "I'm stranded in Turkey or something. You send me $50,000 right now. Don't tell anyone. No, ask no questions." And she would do it. The guy made a fortune.
Yeah, I mean, that does seem like something that would particularly affect vegans. I don't know why, for some reason. Like, my boyfriend's in the CIA. It's like, dude.
Yeah, every vegan secretly wants a military.
Yeah. A lot of lib babes secretly want a conservative beast of a husband.
Of course.
It's really weird. I've seen it before.
Of course. Yeah.
They secretly like, my boyfriend hates this stuff. It's like, dude, you fucking love it, dude.
I know. They all secretly want to be just dumb.
True. They want to be conservatively.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't get into that zone. I don't have I feel like it's like a bad thing. I always start relationships off in like a bad bargaining position. You know what I mean?
How so?
Like I right off the jump,
exactly
I'm like, I want you to like achieve your dreams and goals, you know, which is like, I do want that, but you can't start there. You have to start like, your life doesn't matter.
True.
Just so so then you winding up where you really are looks like growth.
True. Otherwise, you just set the bar high and slowly disappoint.
Yeah.
You set the bar low, and you slowly be like, you know what? Actually, I've had it. Yeah, I think there's like that's like the Beauty and the Beast thing, where it's like they want you to be like. That's what I've heard.
Yeah, animal.
Be like, yeah, fuck that. I might fucking kick your ass, and then be like, you know what? I wish you'd follow your dreams.
Oh, dude, yeah, 100%. I've been reading a lot of like Carl Jung stuff.
Yeah.
Beauty and the Beast is heavy in there.
Those dudes
battling your animus.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Oh yeah, those dudes used to go like scorched earth on the babes. Those guys from like the 1920s would go like nuts on the babes.
Yeah,
dude. Schopenhauer.
Yeah,
that guy went wild on the babes.
Is he a pianist?
No, Schopenhauer. It sounds like not Chopin. He's
Chopin?
He was like the ultimate nihilist philosopher, but he has a chapter on babes, and it's pretty brutal.
Yeah, what is he saying?
He was saying like dudes all kind of get along unless they're in the same profession, and then they kind of like start to have a little animosity based on like because they're like going kind of for the same thing.
Yeah,
he's like women all fight because they're this is according to Schopenhauer, not me. He said they're all essentially no matter what they do, they're in the same profession, which is taking down high target alpha males. So they'll always be fighting because their primary profession is to trade their sex for
a high target alpha male.
A high target alpha male. Dude, he was pilled, dude, in like 1812.
It's true.
He's like, their sexual marketplace value will only decline once they turn 34. And it's like, but he went hard on the babes, and he was just like, dude, this is. Because I think when he was, I guess they like introduced like lady. I mean, I guess there was always ladies. I don't know. There was always like princesses and stuff, but I guess ladies were relatively new. I could be wrong on that.
What do you mean ladies were?
Like there was like gentlemen. I think before they'd be like gentlemen, and then they'd be like ladies and gentlemen. It became like how they do with thing like and girls. Yeah, they'd be like and a lot of and girls and stuff. How they do. I think they rolled that out with like aristocrats originally were just lords, and then there was a lady. But I guess there was always milady. I don't know.
Always milady.
He was against
time
milady.
Immemorial, ladies have been ripping dudes' lives apart. Like all the old, all the old stories were like everything was going great, and then I saw the hottest chick ever, and I went and I kissed her, and then she turned into a monster and ate me.
Dude, your whole family was like you would like have to cut guys' heads off. You're all living in the woods, and you like cut guys' heads off, like trap wolves and get oxen, and you had to do that for like 6 generations. Building a house was no small feat. like a good house in the medieval times, and yeah, if you just like spazzed on the pussy, you could take down 600 years of just like the most gut wrenching work.
Oh my god, yeah.
50% of children dying in childbirth. Yeah. Dudes just catching diseases, leprosy. And then a dude would just spaz on the pussy, and the whole fucking house, the village would be in flames. You'd be like, oh shit.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
Yeah, it's but that was Schopenhauer. Schopenhauer was he just for like his thing was that there shouldn't be ladies, there should just be lords. And he did say lords should out of mercy. It was a wild take. He goes out of mercy for like women, ladies especially. He's like you should take like 5 wives. He's like there shouldn't be old spinsters. He was back then. He was on a thing being like, yeah, women are all independent. They're gonna end up alone in a house with no kids.
I don't know though, dude. Once the dudes start taking 5 ladies, the other dudes rise up.
Yeah, true.
You can't. Once a guy starts taking 5 ladies off with their heads, dude.
Yeah, that is a perilous thing.
Yeah,
but his whole thing was like the ladies are going to waste. He was like, all these ladies are going bad, dude. That was his position. He was like, the ladies are going to waste.
Yeah.
He was like, if you have the resources, he was basically, you should adopt a lady.
Yeah.
You'd have your wife and be like, I'll adopt like 3 ladies and just kind of keep them in the fold. It's a wild take, dude.
It's classic dude thinking.
It is. It was classic. He was boys rule. You could sum up his therapy, boys rule, girls rule. Like, dude, it was crazy because he like,
I'm doing a service for civilization by taking many wives.
Yeah.
Is every leader's argument.
Well, the weird thing was he was a cat guy. He like just lived alone with cats.
Oh.
Yeah, he had like a weird life where he was like a total recluse, and I think he I forget who it was. He was like he finally got his due. Like people were like, whatever. He wrote this gigantic book. I forget what it was called. It was like The Will and whatever. And like people were like, yeah, whatever. This book sucks. It's 10 million pages. Nobody gives a fuck.
Dude, that's all they did is wrote impenetrable books.
Dude, you can't. He even says in the intro. I tried to read it, and it was just like. What the fuck? Well, it was just like, dude, I wrote this book on purpose. You need to read it 10 times. Only the most serious shit. It's like, dude, go fuck yourself, man.
Oh, dude.
But then he wrote a saying. He was like, fuck, nobody likes my book. So he wrote a saying, a book of like aphorisms, like quick little witty sayings. That blew up. So they let him teach. And then I think when he was I don't remember which other famous philosopher was at the college he went to, but it was for real like Spinoza. Some like guy you hear and you're like, what the fuck? So he went to teach, and everyone just liked this other super famous philosopher. They took his classes. So he ended up like a cat man. He just like lived with his cat alone. It was like, girls fucking suck, dude.
Yeah.
He got pilled. He was totally pilled. He might have invented the pill.
The red pill?
The red pill. He might have
I don't know. I
pill.
think originally everyone was red pilled.
Yeah.
You slowly
You're
start
going
right. Like, I don't know, maybe there's another way.
Yeah, that might have actually been the desert Hebrews who invented the red pill.
Yeah.
Those dudes used to lock babes up during their periods.
It's like, yeah, there's probably another guy taking 5 wives, and they're like, I could never be that pilled, so I got to take an alternate route. I'm going to start listening.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I think
that was the move back then, is writing stuff intentionally that no one could read just to tell people to go fuck themselves.
Yeah, half of it's, even young, half of it's in fucking Latin. You're like, dude, why the paragraph in Latin, Holmes?
Yeah.
Chill.
Because that was the move. Dude, that was
crazy.
Newton pulled the baddest ass move ever, which is like, first of all, he invented calculus and didn't tell anyone for like 25 years.
Did he do that?
Yeah.
Why did he do that?
Yeah, because he had like his own problem he needed to solve, so he just like invented a math to fix it.
That's crazy.
And then when he wrote like Principia, apparently he wrote it so difficult to read intentionally so that no one would ask him questions about it. He was like, I only want people smart enough to already understand this to read this. I don't want anyone asking me about it. Go fuck yourself.
I think Newton was one of the guys who he would like chill in coffee shops with 3 other, because there was a dude claiming wasn't Newton the one who came out and he said something about the sun, or it wasn't Copernicus was the guy who's like the sun, the earth revolves around the sun. Mm-hmm. And then Newton had another like huge outer space finding that I think he like,
yeah, that was like another
I forget what he had a big one, and then people were like, dude, shut the fuck up. And he would go in coffee shops and argue like about like mercury to people. He'd be like, dude, you don't know fucking shit about mercury.
There was something where like these guys were trying to figure out some problem. Maybe about like the motion of the planet.
That's what it was. It was like exactly. It was that.
And a guy showed up that like it was like some guy from like the Royal Institute or something was like, yo, can you solve this problem? We're trying to figure out like how these things move. And he was like, oh, I did that.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And they were like, well, do you have the math? He was like, I like threw it away, I think. He was like, what the fuck? And then he just goes, I'll redo it.
It was something crazy like how fast do stars spin? And he's like, I already figured that out. It's like, wait, what, dude?
Yeah, I did that. He literally was like, I did that a couple of years ago. I think I threw it out.
He's like, that's my old shit. It's crazy to be sitting in your house and just be like, yep, that's how outer space works. I invented math to figure that out. It's like, dude, go fuck yourself. I might have killed that guy. I'm like, dude, I'm going to kill you, dude. You can't be doing that. Yeah, that's crazy. Newton was wild. And he would sit and there's that book, The 5 Beverages That Changed the World. And they talk about coffee, how back then coffee came out and it was like, it was seen as like just genius fuel. Like if you're like a slovenly peasant, you would drink pints of like ale every day because you couldn't get like clean water like that.
Yeah.
So then dudes were like, fuck alcohol. And they started drinking like 12 cups of coffee a day and just being in a coffee shop being like, and just ripping about the solar system.
Yeah. I mean, because if you have to boil water just to drink it.
What's the point?
Yeah, you might as well put some fucking flavor in it.
Yeah. Well, just drink beer. Beer, I think they said like the alcohol sterilized.
Right.
So it was like you would wake up in the morning and crush like a 12, like not a 12 pack. You took like 12 ounces of beer and like some eggs and be like, I'm gonna go work.
I've been there. I've been there. You wake up,
you're worried about your water.
You wake up hungover and the only cold drink is beer, and you're like, oh fuck it, I'll throw one back.
You forced my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been slamming the NAs.
I heard Shane was telling me, dude.
Chugging
I
NAs.
was dying to get into that. So what?
Dude.
Like he was saying, they have a little bit of alcohol, don't they?
Depends which one you get, but they have like 0.5%, I think.
I want to see them become like weed, where like the NAs become so strong. Like, these aren't the NAs I had. You drink one, you're having like a panic attack.
Dude, they're amazing.
In it.
They're amazing.
So what is so good about them?
It's tricking yourself.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Do you catch like a
I
relax?
feel like I'm like misbehaving when I drink them.
Really?
Even though they're like, yeah.
I mean, I can understand.
Zero
I drink
alcohol
decaf coffee, so I can understand.
Yeah.
But do you slam them like at all hours like a wild man? You do them while you drive?
Yeah.
What? You drink NAs and drive?
What? I've started to crack NAs and drive. Yeah.
This is rigged. This is right to the FBI, dude. You've walked right into my trap.
I want them to pull me over and be like, nah, man. There's nothing in here.
Be like, smash the bottle.
Yeah. No,
you.
I'll crack them at 10 a.m., 11 a.m. Yeah.
It's wild. It almost seems like you're in like a dormancy period. They're just going to flip the switch and there's going to be cold activated. Total Rockies is like, I've been training for this for 6 years.
Dude, it has like, I I don't know. I'm a little bit worried about it because the tricking myself is working so well that like I'm starting to see the power of like self-delusion, you know?
It's good.
I don't know. It's so dangerous.
What are you worried about being deluded on?
I don't know. I was watching that like wide receivers documentary, and George Kittle was like giving himself like a bunch of positive self-talk. And I was like, that looks like it works.
It does, dude.
I know, but
otherwise
it feels dangerous.
Giving yourself positive self-talk, that's your negative self holding you back, dude.
That's what I feel. It's like if I were ever to be like truly successful, I would want to do it through negative self-talk.
No.
There's a right way and a wrong way to do it. And it's like,
you want to whip yourself.
Yeah.
You want to crack the whip on yourself.
Yeah, to the promised land. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. The idea of being like, you can do this. Not you can do this. You're going to do this.
It's scary. I know what you mean. It's like, it's terrifying.
Yeah. It's a slippery slope because it works so well.
Yeah, dude.
You'll never stop. If you're truly,
I know exactly what you're talking about. You're talking like double bracelets and being like, it's all good, man. Everything's good.
Exactly.
It's like, I would love to do that. But yeah, it's tough. Although I've been reaching IFS.
You need some of it. What's IFS?
Internal family systems. And they it's a whole psychological theory that I obviously don't know it like, top to bottom. But the idea is you do have you're just a collection of sub-personalities. It's like there's no coherence really. You have the part of you that wants to lose weight. You have the part of you that absolutely cannot help.
Yeah.
But like crush any food that's in front of you.
Yep.
All that stuff. You have the part with drinking. You have the part of you that doesn't want to drink, the part of you that doesn't want to smoke weed, then the part of you that just like sees a vape pen and it's like for no reason at 10 a.m. It's like, now I've ruined my whole day.
Well, dude, that's like the fascinating thing about reading that like the Jung stuff, Carl Jung, because like the book is like not arguments for why it's right.
What book are you reading?
It was like a collection that Carl Jung put together with like students of his. That was like it was supposed to make it like a more accessible than his like other
Man
work.
and his images or the symbols or
man
and
his symbols or something. Yeah.
It's like that big textbook looking thing.
Yeah. I got it on the Kindle, so
that's what's up.
Yeah.
There's a good book called The Symbolic Quest that breaks down Jungian stuff. A lot of it does, like you're saying, you're kind of like...
It's not making arguments for why it's right, but it is like, it's a series of fucking locker room speeches about like battling your inner self. That gets you so jacked up.
Jung lost his mind for a while.
I don't doubt it.
He went crazy. He has the Red Book where he like for real just lost his mind and started writing about like demons and like people this is where the IFS stuff gets crazy. So there's like so there's all these sub-personalities. There's some of you that's like been exiled due to like painful experiences that just gets pushed to your subconscious. Then there's protectors, which is like if something comes up, you'll initially launch into like, whoa, like a protective, like, dude, I and it's funny, is I was just reading about this, well, before I get into that, and then there's a thing called the self, and they say the self is the center force of your personality, which is just always confident, creative. They use like 6 C's, and it's like the exact thing of like, it's all good, bro.
Yeah.
And then that needs to be exposed to all these sub-personalities, because if they run the show, it's like a flea circus.
Yeah.
But I'm like reading about this, and I'm like, okay, cool enough. And then I was at the pool recently with my kids, and my kids are they're good at swimming for how young they are. Like Maya can actually like swim in the deep end.
Yeah.
Chloe jumps in like the baby pool, but she does this, and we've like made them swim so much. And then she does this thing because I'm like terrified of how, I like don't pay attention to anything. So I'm like, you guys better fend for your fucking selves. So
I might zone out for a second.
I might zone out. I might be blasted off the vape pen due to my goddamn small sub-personality that hasn't been exposed to the self yet. Just a protector. Protected myself. And the Chloe can do this thing where she like jumps into the baby pool, lays like flat, and then kind of like pops out of the water and stands up. So, and she's 2, and there was like a kid there who was 3, and the kid was with their grandma, and the kid couldn't like get his head up out of the water. And all I asked was like, how old's the kid? And she was like, he's 3. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And like I watched this lady just go, because I was like, oh, my daughter's 2. And I wasn't trying to like do like kid
flex.
beef or like flex. It was not flexing. I thought they were the same age. That's why I asked her, like, oh, maybe they can play. And like it, dude, and she was like a sweet lady, and something came over her where she was like, he doesn't get exposed to the water. And there's this part of her personality came up that was like not good enough, and it just launched into this thing of like,
Dude.
Well, actually, like he's not exposed to water that much. And I was like, dude, I was like, he's doing great, man. I'm like, it's not, but that happens with everything. It's like especially when you have kids, because then it's just like, fuck, I fucked up, and it becomes like on the spot, like. That kid's doing it, my kid can't. Dude, it becomes an arms race, man.
Well, I feel like the adult psychology world has like exploded with like all kinds of advice. It's like everything else. There's like, you go scroll through Instagram and there's like 10 million different diets and fucking approaches to life. It's like, that's like multiplied, I feel like tenfold for kids.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just like every parent I know is like, yeah, if they're not walking in the next 3 weeks, it's like we're way behind.
They freak.
What the fuck?
I'm not behind in anything.
They're gonna walk.
I know. Or they're not. Or they're not, dude. And then they'll be a genius.
Yeah.
But yeah,
in the chair. Yeah.
Parents freak about it, man. It's like walking, talking, and like my kids just didn't get teeth, which was like they didn't get teeth forever. They looked insane. If they walked early and kind of talked, they'd have no teeth and it's like, or have like few teeth. But yeah,
what's that about? No teeth.
Every kid does picks things up. Like my oldest walked kind of early, but then didn't talk a lot until she was like 2.5. And then our younger kid walked a little later, but she's been talking like a weirdo for like pretty young. They're all just different.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my number one thing I'm against, when parents get all freaked out about like putting their kid on the super whatchamacallit, escalator for like, they gotta be doing this, gotta be doing this. It's like, dude, fucking relax, man.
Yeah, you're gonna make them crazy.
I didn't do shit when I was younger.
No.
I just was outside.
No.
I was outside, bro.
Yeah. Nobody told me I was
so
like,
outside when I was a kid, dude.
100%.
Dude, it's insane, man. I've heard of shit like kids want like oh, there's like a Mandarin immersion. It's like, bro, relax, man.
Dude, I feel like most of my childhood.
What are you trying to do?
Yeah. I feel like most of my childhood memories are like me in some kid's backyard, like 6 or 7 houses away, and my mom like pulling up and screeching the tires. I'm like, where the fuck have you been for like 2 days? There's like baseball pictures that need to be taken. Yeah,
I like specifically remember like just being against a chain link fence when I was little and just fucking like in a backyard and just like looking at a kid's toy and being like, fuck.
Yeah,
I want that so bad. And just like, I then like black out 3 years later and I'm just in school like, what the fuck is this?
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't think the kids need it like that, dude. It's insane to like hit them with like an executive programming at fucking 4 or 5.
Yeah,
it's like, dude, let them chill.
And now everyone like to combat that too. My brother was telling me that like everyone just holds their kids back.
Really?
Yeah, like in school and in sports, like
that makes sense.
It's like your 4-year-old kid is playing some fucking 7-year-old because he's like,
yeah, the parents are like
holding him back so they can just dominate younger kids for the like, yeah. So they graduate high school at like 22. And they've just been head and shoulders above everyone their whole life.
A full-time job.
Yeah. It's like,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so unnecessary, man. It makes me sad to be like, damn, dude, just let them be. Like, you're also like, you want your kid to be bilingual and believe in Santa Claus.
Yeah.
It's like, let's drop the Santa Claus. If you're thinking about a kid as like a rocket ship, let's drop the Santa Claus fuel tank and then work on, becoming a polyglot or whatever.
Right.
Like, it's crazy, man.
Yeah. Your brain's more receptive to languages between the years 2 and 5. It's like,
it's because you can't speak any of them.
Yeah. It's all gibberish.
It's probably true, but it's also like, I don't know, dude. I picked up Spanish, all right.
Yeah.
Especially if you're not good at languages, if you study it, like, dude, I studied piano when I was younger, dropped it right away. I was like, all right, fucking, I'm not doing this anymore.
Well, do you have like musical people in your house, or your parents musical at all?
No, but my whole family's pretty musical. My dad's side's very musical. Yeah. Where it's like everyone can play piano.
Oh, see, my family's not at all. So you just got no exposure to it.
Yeah, my dad would like pick up my brother's guitar and he could play like 2 chords and we'd always just kind of he'd play the same song over and over. He'd hold it on his knee all awkwardly.
Yeah.
My brother Kevin is like, I mean, I'd almost say virtuoso level. Like, he's good. He's very, very good.
That's huge.
Like, he could,
older
like,
brother?
Yeah.
See, that's
and I had it trickle down on me, and like me and my other, we can all like strum some chords. My brother's at the top, I think.
Yeah.
Billy's gunning for my spot right now, second place, fucking on the strings. But
really,
Billy's been practicing a lot.
How often do you play?
I have it in my office. So I'll pick it up if I have downtime. I'll pick it up every day and fuck around. But right now, my aim's on piano. I'm just on piano right now.
A piano is sick.
So fucking tight, dude.
It's really.
I chickened out. I was at a thing the other day and they had a piano there. Like they were filming something. I like just pussily played like a little something. Like walked away real quick. Like,
yeah, dude. I can't even like. Dude, when we were playing,
that was I tried to recreate that with my younger, like very young cousin. I was like, "You do the dun 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 dun," and I was playing it. I kept fucking it up, and I was like,
dude, I couldn't handle it. Dude,
we shredded.
I know, but it takes the level of concentration it takes for me just to play those chords. So when you're riffing over it, it's like, that's sick. And then once you come back in with me playing the chords, I like my body. I'm like, oh my God, dude.
Just for reference, it's that song,
Chopsticks, right?
Is that what it's called? I think it is Chopsticks. Dude. I'm trying to like teach my daughters. I'm like, please learn how to fucking do this so I can solo over this.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to learn the different scales. Yeah. I'm like, this is so tight. And then I fucked it up, man. I absolutely blew it. My wife was like, I'll record it. And I was like, and I just fucked it up. I was like,
dude, the idea of improvising musically is just, cracks my mind.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I think you even said it where you're just like, no, if you play any of these notes in this key, you'll be good.
And then if you learn, like if you go up and down the scale, it'll sound robotic. But if you like, then hit a couple notes, jump to another one, and kind of go back, you can get the feel for it. And dude, it's for real. It's like coming. It really, if you're like making it sound good, you're just like, oh my God. It's honestly one of the best things in the world.
It has to be. I don't think it would take me a lot of doing it to actually be able to not come when I was doing it.
I think
if I ever soloed a little bit and then like came back in, I'd cream hard.
You might smash a guitar. That's why you smash a guitar. You just go, It's crazy. I mean, it's universally, it taps into like literally something universal and people are like, it hits them with a good feel. Yeah, music's really weird.
Yeah, it does feel
Get into the study of music, it's the weirdest shit in the world. It's just a pattern inherent.
Yeah.
Like, dude, he figured out calculus. Like, the universe is laid out according to like these wild mathematical laws that produce music. It's like, fucking love that shit.
I always feel bad for the guys that are trying to connect like the two different types of physics.
Oh, trying to find the grand unified theory.
Yeah, and it's just
I do feel bad for them too. I'm kind of on the other side where I'm like, hurry it up! What the fuck are you guys doing?
Yeah, we
got all these nerds and all this money. We haven't connected the two brands. Maybe they're not supposed to be connected, dude. I don't want to tell these nerds how to do their job, but it's like maybe you guys are barking up the wrong tree.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people complaining that it's like we don't care enough.
What?
Yeah.
Don't tell me that.
Yeah. That it's just like. Because people are like, how come when there was all these discoveries in like over the course of like 100 years, and then?
Well, I think because people were way dumber too, so you could say anything and they'd be like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
but I guess that still applies to physics. Nobody
but like
knows.
an insight like Einstein's, they're like, how come?
I've heard people trash Einstein. I heard people be like, E equals mc squared. Yeah, right, dude. I just believe him. I go, yeah, dude, fuck that.
Yeah, what a bitch.
No, yeah, Einstein was definitely, he rejected quantum physics for a long time.
He did, yeah.
And then, I don't know, there's all that deathbed talk. He ended his
career in like disgrace.
It's just crazy, I know. He was like, there's all that talk about like, Einstein was actually really fucking like pissed off when he died. Yeah. The other guy, the quantum physics stuff.
Pissed him off.
It pissed him off, and he couldn't disprove it.
It's angering.
Yeah, it is.
Quantum physics is infuriating.
I don't know anything about it. I love it. I love the fact that things could be basically like, woo, and you look at it and it goes,
yeah.
It's like, I kind of knew that, honestly.
Yeah, but it was like, what was the other stuff? Where is it coming from?
It stays in the quantum field, and as soon as consciousness hit it, it becomes in a particle of reality.
Yeah, but you don't think it's alternate universes?
Well, the alternate universe would just be the universe. There's no such thing. If there's alternate universes, they would be just
part of the universe.
It's the universe. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah, where it's just like, it's another you interfering with you.
I mean, brother. Yes, I totally believe
Infinite yous interfering.
They reach the wormhole every now and again and just jerk me off. Like, I don't want to. I didn't want to do this. Get out of my hotel room.
I did. There was like a couple weeks where I did try to use that to motivate myself. So I need to beat the other me's. Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you read fucking Dark Matter.
Yeah.
How good was that book?
That book is amazing.
Great recommend,
dude.
I fucking love that. I want to watch it.
What, did they make a movie of it?
It's on Apple TV, I think.
Really?
I think it's a series on Apple TV. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm actually. I was talking about that recently. That was making me laugh when he was like smashing his other world wife.
Yeah.
And his other timeline wife was like, what the fuck? And he's like, what the fuck? You fucked my other. And she's like, I didn't know that was it. And he's like, well, I did, so.
Yeah. What was I supposed to do?
I don't think that's. I think if you enter like into some like superposition, multi-dimensional thing, you have the right to all your wives in those. I don't want to start a fight with my wife over this, but I almost want to tell her, like, bro, if I get into superposition somehow, I'm taking you down across all the different dimensions. Yeah, I'm going to smash you across all the dimensions.
I'm going to fuck you in another universe for sure.
I might smash myself.
Yeah. I think
like, no judgment. I might smash myself.
Just to see what happens to you.
See what's good, yeah.
How would I react to something like this? And you can get fucked without being fucked.
Oh, that
because you're fucking yourself,
but you wouldn't know. I guess you could be like, "Yo, how's it feel, brother?"
Yeah.
And he'd be like, "I fucking hate this."
A quick
survey. I knew it. You could prove you're not gay. You could fuck yourself in the quantum superposition and be like, "Yeah, dude, I totally hated it. I beat my ass." I turned around. I was like, "Yo, what the fuck, dude? I didn't want to do this."
How is it not masturbating?
Yeah, I mean, that would be the ultimate fab sesh.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, people are gonna not like hearing about traveling another dimension to take yourself down.
It'd be so funny.
You just see Hitler and you're like, I'm gonna fuck myself.
I gotta find me. Yeah.
I got woken up last night in an absolute panic. I haven't had one of those nights in forever. You wake up and you have like 6 million different things and you're like, oh fuck. And I lay down and dude, I can't talk about it. It's a thing. It's like a project I was working on, but I laughed. It might be the stupidest idea. I'll tell you afterwards. It might be the stupidest fucking idea I've ever came across, and I had to like leave the room because I was laughing and go sit on. I was like laying on my couch naked, just being like, "This is the dumbest fucking thing." It has to do with
it was a project that you started, or
it's a writing thing I had an idea for, and then I had this. It almost made me thought I was having a psychotic break. It was that stupid, and I couldn't stop laughing at it. And I had to like leave my room, just lay on my couch naked, and just be like, "That would be fucking funny." This episode is brought to you by True Classic. True Classic is designed to accentuate your best features. True Classic shirts are tailored for a perfect fit, snug in the arms and chest, with just the right amount of room in the midsection. A lot of people saying I'm on TRT. Not true. I'm on TC, True Classic. They make you look jacked. True Classic sells premium products at an affordable price. You can get their best-selling t-shirts, hoodies, jeans, and more in 3, 6, and 9 packs. True Classic's activewear becomes essential for workouts and vacations alike. Their activewear crew necks offer moisture-wicking quick dry and odor control. Pair them with their super soft, stretchy joggers for all-day comfort. Right now, you can unlock big savings when you bundle items site-wide. Just go to my exclusive link at trueclassic.com/MSSP to save. That's trueclassic.com/MSSP and discover the perfect blend of summer vibes and timeless elegance with True Classic. Shop now and elevate your wardrobe today. Our next sponsor needs no introduction. You've seen the ads. You've heard us talk about it a million times. I bet there's a part of you, pun intended, that wants to try it. What am I talking about? Blue Chew. That's right. This isn't your grandpa's blue pill. Those were men for your grandpa. They didn't have those. This is the one. The OG chewable tablet for better sex. Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra, but at a fraction of the cost and in a chewable form. The process is simple. Sign up at bluechew.com. Consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. To be fair, I've never taken Blue Chew. My dick gets hard as hell, but I know a lot of guys that take it. Blue Chew tablets are made in the USA and prepared and shipped directly to your door. The best part? It's all done online. That means no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy. You can take them anytime, day or night, so you can plan ahead and be ready whenever an opportunity arises. Blue Chew wants you to have better sex. Discover your options at BlueChew.com. Blue Chew wants the entire country rock hard. They told me that's the mission. They will not stop until every man is bricked up like a brick house, till every tent is pitched, till every rod is raised. Discover your options at BlueChew.com. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Try Blue Chew free when you use our promo code DRENCHED at checkout. Just pay $5 shipping. That's BlueChew.com, promo code DRENCHED to receive your first month free. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast. Tired of mystery pointing on a menu in a different country only to be served? Yep, snails. Why not actually speak the language and order what you want? That's where Babbel comes in. Babbel's 10-minute lessons are quick and handcrafted by over 200 language experts, ready to get you talking your new language in 3 weeks. Because talking is the key to really knowing any language. Babbel's tips and tools are grounded in the real-life stuff you'll actually need. Everything is focused on conversation, so you'll be ready to talk wherever you go. I love it. I got to start doing Babbel again. I've slacked on it, but I'm going to start doing having my daughter do Babbel, see if I can teach her Spanish, because everyone wants kids to learn 10 languages. Studies from Yale, Michigan State University, and others continue to prove Babbel is better. One study found that using Babbel for 15 hours is equivalent to a full semester at college. Babbel has over 16 million subscriptions sold, plus all of Babbel's 14 award-winning language courses are backed by their 20-day money-back guarantee. Here's a special limited-time offer for our listeners. Right now, get up to 60% off your Babbel subscription, but only for our listeners at Babbel.com/drenched. Get up to 60% off Babbel.com/drenched, spelled BABBEL.com/drenched. Rules and restrictions may apply. Yeah, also go to mattmccusker.com for tickets. I'll be in Portland, Oregon, and a bunch of other places. mattmccusker.com/dates, or just go to mattmccusker.com and click on dates, whichever you prefer. Thank you. We're back in. I do have to. I can't reveal that just yet.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude. So
you woke up in a panic.
I woke up in a panic last night with just a rush of ideas. Some absolutely terrifying. Some absolutely enthralling.
Yeah.
And I was just I haven't. Dude, you know what? Actually, I think coffee was fucking me up from that. Because I used to get these like constant rushes of just like weird, just like, oh, that's a good idea, or this would be funny. When I was drinking lots of coffee, and it had to do with sleep deprivation, I was just like not getting enough sleep, slamming coffee to stay awake, and I was in this cycle for like 3 years.
Yeah.
And as soon as I've been off the bean again, and again, I'm very sensitive to caffeine. You know, I'm not saying this is for everybody, but dude, I've been starting to have those like wild, like just every now and again, I'll be laying there in the middle of the night and stuff will come to me. When I was on the bean, I wasn't getting that.
Dude, yeah.
It's crazy. And again, that's just me. I do understand like waking up, hitting the Joe and just getting after it. That is a nice thing you can do as well.
I'm 1 cup a day though.
And you probably have a normal metabolism. I can have 1 cup a day and it's like the edge of a panic attack. I know now
really?
because of the R ring. Yeah. I was checking my, that's the R ring.
What's the,
Tracks my stress.
Oh.
Tracks my stress, sleep, and physical activity. Dude, I swear to God, people can, hopefully people didn't see my sick email to myself over my shoulder. Let me see if I can find
How
it.
does it?
I've been showing this to everybody, dude. I can't stop fucking spurging about the R ring. So apparently there's a vein that runs through your, and it's not a sponsor or anything. There's like a vein that runs through your index finger that gives you like the best thing. Right now I'm just engaged. My stress just started clocking. I'm engaged. I'm not stressed.
Yeah,
totally
yeah.
engaged. But dude, when I've literally showed this to everybody. This is me on caffeine. It never really went to a relaxed period. This is me off the bean. Let me see. Actually, where's the last one? I stopped tracking a lot of these days, but this was like the first day. So yeah, this is on the bean. This is off the bean. How I dip back down.
Yeah.
And then if I've had days where I'm like kind of stressed, but still I'm hitting these like deep periods of relaxation. Like right there, look at that, bro.
Whoa.
That fucking
And that's not a nap?
No, the nap, it'll track my nap and it'll tell me, it'll like put dotted lines and be like, looks like you were sleeping.
Yeah, I'd be worried about the data.
I'd love the data. I was worried. I wanted to know. And like,
yeah.
Sorry, my nose.
You wanted to know bean versus no bean.
I wanted to know my sleep, first of all.
I just don't like a thing telling me how I'm feeling.
Oh, I love it, dude.
You know?
Well, here's the thing. I don't know. That's like, I didn't realize how stressed I was, because you get into the world of like stress and lack of sleep for so long, it becomes normal.
Yeah.
So I was like, bro, I'm kind of like chilling. This is the first time I actually drink coffee and chill. Then I realized I'm like, oh, I'm never hitting like those deep periods of relaxation throughout the day where I like get, like if I'm like done everything and I'm just chilling there for a second, my body will just be like, and kind of decompress. And I think that's like, you know, for like writing and thinking of things, like for me, I've learned if I hit that deep period of relaxation, like a gear will kick on in my brain and like I can start, it'll like, I don't know. I think that's good for me to hit those. I need those periods. I need the peaks and valleys. On the bean, I'm just in the peaks.
Yeah, dude.
And I never hit that deep reset. And I was becoming like, I feel like a zombie, dude.
Yeah.
There's a whole other part of me when I get to my deep reset, total chill. I used to have what it's called chill attacks, where it's the opposite of a panic attack, where I'm like, oh my God, dude, I might be chilling like too hard. And I wasn't.
And you'll never be able to get back up.
I was just like, bro, I might like disappear. Like I'm too chill right now.
But that's good. I feel like that's
awesome.
the zone you need to get into.
I was pumped on it. I was hitting it and I was like, this is cool. When I was on the bean, I'm up here just like total like all day long. And then I finally just crash at nighttime and fall asleep.
Yeah, man, it is weird.
Look, again, everyone needs their personalized data.
I know.
It's like I wouldn't recommend it for everybody, and I think coffee is honestly the sweetest shit ever to wake up and pound coffee. It's awesome.
But dude, everyone's looking for the escape, the sweet escape. Anyone who's like in a relationship or certainly has kids, I feel like, is looking for somehow to take a week-long vacation inside of 15 minutes.
Oh yeah. Big time. Dude, there was
just like
waking up sleep deprived with kids yelling and being like, I'm going to get high on caffeine right now.
Yeah.
It's a real thing.
It's an escape.
But it's sweet.
It
is
so
sweet.
good.
I don't want to be like puritanical about it. I'm saying for myself, and then it's the cool thing for me is if one day I'm like, you know what, I'm going to have a cup of coffee. I can just fucking skits out for like 3 hours and be like, that was cool. But dude, it hooks you so fast. Caffeine is so addicting, dude.
Yeah.
Because I've always said like, I want to try the nicotine and see if I can just get off of it. And I've heard that's even worse, more addicting than caffeine. I'm like, now I'm kind of scared. I'm like, dude.
Nicotine?
Yeah, I was like, it was a motherfucker getting off of caffeine. It was really hard.
Yeah, it's just so nice. It's the routine. It's the smell. It's like...
You're preaching to the choir. That's why I drink decaf. That's why I understand your NA beers, is I drink a huge mug of decaf coffee in the morning and I just pretend. I go like, dude, don't even talk to me until I had this decaf coffee. Don't even talk to me.
I know. Dude, and it's crazy because it's like, I've had like NA beers at the end of a day, just like sitting in the sun and been like, dude, I'm drunk right now.
Yeah.
Like I feel my body is like simulating first beer brain.
That's tight.
Yeah.
That's awesome,
It
actually.
fucking rules.
And what about like fourth NA? Are you just kind of like, bro?
The thing
a
is,
little crazy right now.
it almost kind of feels like dream scenario where you're like drinking and not getting fucked up.
That's awesome.
You know what I mean? Like if you wanted to like be able to pound a bunch of beers and still be able to hang.
Yeah.
It's the perfect recipe.
And it doesn't like crush people. When you drink water at a party, people will be like, water, bro?
That's
When you drink NA beers, people respect them a lot.
Yeah. Well, I like the ones where the graphics are so complicated that people can't tell. That's
like a liquid death effect.
Yeah.
People are like, what? Every time,
Exactly.
What is that? What are you drinking? An energy drink? Like, no, bro, it's just water.
Dude, 4th of July, I was just crushing NA beers and then went and did like spots at night. And it was like, I felt like a superhuman.
That's kind of tight. So do you...
It's like I drank all day and I'm sober.
Yeah.
And can do things. It was like...
That's fantastic. Are you like, do you like hybrid? Are you just on the NA beers right now? Or are you like doing like a...
Well, it's a way
approach?
I'm switching to like a targeted strike mode of drinking. Where it's like
yeah, I know what you mean.
Just so I'm not drinking all the like for something like really fun and cool, I'll get fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
I'm
for
trying to like
chill
pick
mode. That's a good idea.
Slam the NAs. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. So I'm still like, I'm not drinking. I'm just like, I'm trying to be,
slow gear, fast gear. You have gears now. You have the shifter. You have gear 1 and gear 2.
Yeah. If something's cool, I'll drink for it.
That's a good idea, man. Because I like cigars for that reason, because it's the same thing. It's like you're not getting fucked up from them. They kind of give you a mild buzz, but it's something you sit there and relax and do for like 40 minutes.
Yes.
But I'm such a pussy about the taste the next day. I have to really be like, dude, Ulysses Grant had like 50 of these a day. I got to stop being a bitch and just have a shitty cigar mouth.
I know, but there is a cigar hangover.
The mouth? You're saying like...
mouth, like how your mouth feels.
Yeah.
It's like,
but I just crush gum. Now I go like, fuck it, I'll just crush gum and just stop being such a bitch about it.
Yeah.
Because I will complain to my dad. My dad loves cigars, and I like smoking with him when I'm with him. And he's like, I'm like, yeah, but the next day your mouth tastes like shit. And he just looks at me like, what the fuck? You're a girl? Like, who gives a fuck how your mouth tastes? I'm like, oh, it makes me feel kind of queasy, dude.
Yeah, it makes me feel weird talking to people.
But if you just crush cinnamon gum, dude, you can really get out there and just ignore it altogether.
Cigar is nice too, because
Exactly. So that's my...
you kind of need to be doing things outwardly to let people know not to fuck with you.
Yeah, true.
Like when you're having a cigar, people can't assign you tasks.
That's very true.
You know what I mean?
That's
also kind of like what I enjoy about like reading is that you can't read it with me.
Yeah, true. You can't do this.
Sometimes you're watching something on TV and someone sits down and you're like, I don't want to watch this with you. You know what I mean? I don't want to deal with you reacting to this. I just want to be in the book. Solo experience.
True. Yeah, and it's the ultimate sig break. It's like, well, this is going to take 45 minutes. So.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And can't you see I'm in a mood?
Yeah, I'm doing something right now.
Right.
I got we had a kids party recently, and I got kind of bucked at the kids party, and it was go mode for me as well. I was like, whenever I'm loading up a cooler during the day, I'm like, I'm gonna fucking try to drink this. And I don't drink that much, but for me it was enough. And I just got kind of sauced up at this party, and then that night I was like, I gotta walk my dogs, and I was like, I'm gonna smoke a cigar while I walk my dogs. I was like kind of hammered. It was so nice, and I didn't realize there was like a family behind me. So it was like a dad and his kid, and the dad and his like 10-year-old kid were right behind me. I just let out like a huge cloud of smoke, and I was like.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry. Guys, I'm so fucking sorry. I was apologetic because I was like, I'm so sorry. People blow smoke in my kids' faces, I freak. Like if we're at the airport and someone stands right in front of me and lights a cig, I'm like, bro, get the fuck out of here with that. I genuinely didn't know. So I was like, bro, I'm so sorry. I was in an absolute, it was like the sun was coming down. I was doing my little nature walk with my dogs. I was in fucking heaven, dude.
Dude.
Absolute heaven.
Cigar in the woods.
It was nice.
Super.
It's like a little there's like ponds and stuff, and you kind of like walk past them, and I was just absolute heaven until my dogs pull on the leash. Then I turn it. It's like a blind rage. I'm like, fuck. I've had to really work on that down here in Philadelphia. They're way more tolerant of just yanking a dog and be like, what the fuck? Come on.
Yeah.
Here it's like
people get mad.
Yeah, I noticed they're not really down with that at all. So I've been getting way better with it too, where they yank me and I'm like, and now I know I'm like, you probably have to poop.
Do you think it's a disrespect thing from the dogs?
No, it's just a physical thing. It's like I'm walking and my body gets jerked and I'm instantly just furious.
Yeah.
I'm walking and my shoulder gets... It's like somebody bumping you really hard.
Yeah.
Like it's like that physical sensation where you're like, what the fuck? You get confused for like a split second. You're like, you just see your dog like... You're like, fuck! Stop! Dude, stop! You're just fucking... I almost fell.
Yeah. I do that with like inanimate objects.
Have you like bump into them?
Yeah, or if you're moving something and they like fall, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I
was like moving like a vase or something, and we had like I had a bunch of comic books and like book holders. Yeah, and one of the book holders just slid out and everything fell.
Oh,
and
I was like, pisses me. I know exactly what happened.
Yeah, dude, I was yelling at my girl. I was like, these book holders are done. They're done.
Get them out of here. They don't fucking work.
Done with this shit.
When the fucking books slide this way, just what the fuck's... Dude, if I take one book out, when I have like bookends and the whole thing collapses, I'm like, what's the point of those things, dude? Yeah. I get actually very furious.
Yeah, when it's like a thin thing, it needs like weight on it in order to work.
Dude, when you have kids especially and they leave their shit everywhere. Yeah. It used to happen to me when I would paint houses, like when there's just shit everywhere and I try to walk and I'm like, there's stuff all around my feet. I go into like a toddler freak out where I'm like, get this shit the fuck out of here. I'll be in the room at nighttime, the playroom, it's like with toys, because there's like a path to the door I need to get to. It'll be covered in toys. My one dog's going blind, so he's like walking into shit and falling, and I'll just be like, this fucking shit, and start kicking stuff, fucking kicking the rug under me. Just start kicking shit everywhere, just by myself at nighttime. Dude, I had the ultimate spaz recently. I forgot about this. Where was I? I was somewhere. I was coming back. I think I was here actually doing a podcast. Oh yeah, I was here. I did one with Marcus King. We went out to eat. I'm a fucking dumbass. I knew I didn't have enough time. I had to take my dog to the vet, and I'm like, I could squeeze in lunch. And as soon as the ball was in motion, I was like, there's no way I can pull this off. I'm fucked.
I know. That's my whole life.
Oh,
That's
God.
my whole life.
Oh, and then I had to take it to go like a weirdo. I was like, actually, guys, I don't want to take my food to go have fun at lunch. It's the worst thing ever.
That's my whole life. It's like, how are you going to turn down going to lunch or whatever with Marcus King?
Yeah.
It's like, you're going to do it.
Yeah.
And then you realize that you're completely fucked. And now you have to do an even more embarrassing thing.
Well, my wife called me as I sat down for lunch. She's like, you're not going to be able to do this. And I was like, I can. And I knew
Why don't you let me worry about me?
I knew I was fucked, and then I'm like, I'm waiting. I'm sitting there like every second they didn't bring out my food is agony. I'm like, fuck, because my wife's like, you can't order anything. You just have to leave now. And I was like, I can get it to go, dude. And then I go to leave. I'm late. I call the place. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna be 15 minutes late. They're like, yeah, that's cool. Gridlock. Fucking Biden came to town. Dude, shut down the whole fucking thing. And so I'm like, what the fuck is he doing here? Yeah. There's no point of him being here.
No.
He fucked up the whole city. Dude, it was like, for real, 35 to 40 minutes. It's a 12-minute drive to my house.
Yeah.
I would come to a thing, get stopped, there'd be cops there, I'd go back around, more traffic. I did this forever. My wife's calling me. She's like, fine, I'll take the dogs myself. I'm like, don't take the fucking dogs. I'll get the dogs. Actually, fuck it. I'll cancel the appointment. We're going back and forth. And she hung up without saying goodbye. And dude, I punched my phone's on this little thing. I fucking just punched my phone and then threw it. And I hit my phone so hard that it dialed 911 thinking I'd been in a car crash. I didn't know phones could do that, by the way. I fucking rocked my phone. It was like a double punch slam against the door. Fucking slam my phone.
The Ring had to be pissed.
She claimed she hung up on accident, by the way. I know better.
No, yeah. Oh,
I didn't mean that. I didn't know you were still talking. We'll just let that one live. But dude, the point is, I hit my phone so hard. I didn't spaz like this in a while. It was a full fucking spaz, like a retro spaz. And dude, so then my phone, I threw it. I couldn't find it. I'm still trying to drive, and there's cops directing stuff. So my phone's against the side of my thing, hooked up to my car phone. So it's like 911. I was like, ugh, and I have to like pull over and grab my phone, and I hang up. And they call me back, like, what's your emergency? And I was like, bro, I spazzed on my wife and punched my phone. Dude, he just laughed. He was like, it's all good, bro. You're good. I was like, dude, apparently if you throw your phone really hard, it calls 911. He's like, oh, so you're fine? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine, bro. I just spazzed out. My wife's pissing me off.
Dude.
He's like, yeah. He's like, all right, brother.
I watched that.
What?
Them shut down I-35. Because my place looks out on I-35.
Oh, yeah.
And like,
they just turned it off.
I'm a traffic junkie, dude. Do not fuck up traffic unless it's the most important thing in the world.
When you say junkie, you mean like you?
Things need to flow. I just need.
So you're a flow junkie.
Yes.
I thought you were saying you crave the slow crawl
I can't
traffic.
stand traffic. Literally, like since I was a toddler, if we got in traffic, I would like try to go to sleep in the back seat. It's like it's the only thing that I have like genuinely have like a phobia of.
Yeah, of just stopping.
Yes, and I can't stand it. I don't understand it. It drives me nuts. So the idea that someone
you weren't even in the traffic. You're like,
I was standing on my balcony looking at it and being like, this is outrageous. This is outrageous. Like,
you were cursing it from above?
Dude, because they shut it down for like 5 hours.
Dude, it fucked me up so bad.
And it's like, take a fucking helicopter.
Don't come.
Yes.
You're demented. Stay out. Don't spend. Dude, it's millions of dollars. It's got to cost millions of dollars to come here. Stop it.
Dude, I remember hearing a report that like traffic in China costs their economy like billions, hundreds of billions of dollars every year. And so every time I see something like that, it's like, this is costing the state of Texas money.
Yeah.
On top of obviously paying everyone to shut down the fucking highway. But it's
That's
like,
insane.
This is like, people aren't getting to where they need to go. Packages are not being delivered. Things are fucking not happening. Because why?
Dude,
you quit. No one's going to try to kill you now.
I know. I think they were hoping, they were probably lobbing him up like, you guys better not shoot this guy. I mean, dude, they could
helicopter him to the airport.
I know.
Save everyone the trouble. Just never shut down the highway.
Dude, let him do it from TV too, man.
Yeah.
It was also, it's 102 degrees out.
Or just drive on the highway in a tank.
Yeah, just don't tell anybody he's coming.
Yeah.
No one's gonna fucking
Nobody
know.
knew. The only way people found out was them shutting down. I was like, who the fuck is this?
Dude, the vet that I was supposed to go to, I called him and I was like, bro, I'm just not coming. Like 35 shut down. They're like, yeah. So like, dude, how many people, say you had to you're like a cake maker and you had to deliver a birthday cake and you're like, yo, I can't make it to you right now. I'm fucked.
Yeah. Or there's a bunch of people that had appointments at your fucking spa or your nail place or your vet or whatever, and that didn't show up because and had a valid excuse, and you're just like, well, fuck.
Yeah, so they could do some weird satanic enterprise, just like puppeting around a fucking demented guy.
Yeah. What did he give it? I mean, I can't even imagine what he said.
I think you're right. I think they just propped him up for the headshot. They're like, bro, please take it off. Yeah. This will be so sick, because then they would win.
What?
It's just like the whole image martyrdom thing. Yeah. Like if Biden gets shot, they will spin it into like...
Just put a mask on a regular guy.
Oh, yeah. Fake him out. Yeah, we can't even...
Yeah.
Yeah, they shouldn't
Would you even care?
What? If they faked Biden? No.
Yeah, if you found out one day Biden was doing like 6 events in different places at the same time.
And it was fake Biden? No, I wouldn't care.
You'd go, good.
It'd be more
People
argument
get their
for the quantum
photos.
position.
Yeah.
No, exactly.
You go to Disneyland and you take a picture with Mickey Mouse. You're not like, this isn't fucking Mickey Mouse. I know. You're just like, yeah, the guy put his suit on. We're getting the photo.
Or like mega churches. A lot of them have satellite churches where they just like they're at one place and just beams out to different locations. It's like, let him be on fucking TV, man. That guy does not need to be flying in fucking Air Force One.
Yeah.
Rallying the troops.
Yeah, the pressure.
I mean, dude, the Kamala craze is sweet. I think that shit's been making me laugh so hard. Like, no, there's a genuine movement growing behind. I'm like, I'm almost positive this is not a genuine movement.
There's no way.
This is not a grassroots. Be like, people are really waking up to Kamala. It's like, no, they're not. This is all PR firms. 1,000%.
Yeah.
White dudes for Kamala, not a grassroots movement. I can assure you of that.
Yeah, I get a sense of relief that Biden quit, but genuine enthusiasm is like terrifying for Kamala.
That's not true. There's nobody.
It can't be.
They're trying to be like, yeah, dude, she's basically like Obama.
Yeah,
like, no, she's not. Dude.
I've never met one. Yeah.
We've tasted the sweet fruit of a black president. So it's like they're trying to cash in, like first female black president, and then everyone's like, she's actually Indian.
Obama was the end of people thinking that something would be different.
Yeah. That was the great disillusionment.
Yeah,
I even was like, bro, this is crazy, man. We're living in a different world now.
Yeah.
Turned out
and like, no, it's the same. It's the exact same.
Yeah.
And then so now it's just like nobody's gonna be excited. How could you be excited?
Yeah. She'd have to be cool. Like, I don't know why they can't find someone who's genuinely cool. Like, they're such fucking dorks.
I don't know.
I mean, it's obvious when you're cool, you're like, I'm not gonna sit in Washington for 15 years and lick people's fucking shoelaces. And
well, dude, this is what I was. Why? Well, like, I feel like there should be more referendums.
What's that? What is a referendum?
I don't know. When I voted, there would be like the names of the people, and then they would ask you like a question at the bottom that was like, you want a casino here? Or like,
yeah, I like
that. How do you feel about weed? They should just have one that's just like, should we fire everyone that works in Congress and start over?
Yeah, that'd be so sweet.
And it's like, take a vote on it.
That's what I'm saying,
Everyone who's currently in is out.
Yeah.
And no longer allowed to run.
Let's fucking like they do with the waiters at restaurants. Like they do with waiters at restaurants where it's like, you got to clean house. If you have a restaurant, you got to fire your whole wait staff every 5 years because they get
they get infected with each other.
It gets infected. They start having their friends come in and giving people like bartenders like to show up when I'm working. It becomes all this like free deal kind of economy where they all start being like, I run this place. I've heard from multiple people every 5 years, you might keep one loyal dog and just fucking chop the heads of your whole staff.
Yeah.
And it's like, it sounds fucked up, but I've known so many people at restaurants who get jobs there and they're like, yo, come in, don't worry about your check. Like, just pay me a big tip and I'll ring you up for like $20.
Really?
Yeah. I've seen that happen multiple times. Like, just come in, I'm bartending, like, I got you.
Yeah.
Which apparently the bartenders are like, part of the job is knowing when you're supposed to get free drinks. It's part of bartender culture. But a lot of them will abuse it and have people in and be like, fuck, who's this?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to like...
Shit, I think Gardini's stuck outside. Oh, Lemise and Gardini. Let's where are we at time-wise?
Hour 3.
Ooh, nice. My God, dude. What time do you got to go?
I got a little time.
All right, let's bring
I think my flight's going to get canceled anyway.
So what time's your flight?
Hurricane 3. 2:45.
All right, let's slide into the Patreon. What do you got? Yeah. Where can people catch you? Obviously, Stuff
Island.
Check out Stuff Island.
That's pretty much it.
What show you got? Shows coming up? Or you guys coming off that? You guys had a big old tour.
Going up to Philly for tires.
Sweet.
For the rest of the year, I think.
All right, nice, man. You're going,
which is awesome. Yeah. I mean, my girlfriend was complaining that I always seem every time someone asks me how I'm doing on a podcast, I'm like, fine.
Yeah, I mean,
she's like, things are good.
Yeah.
Well, maybe say things are good
because you got to get in a double bracelets mode and be like, bro, everything is just like it's all falling according to plan, dude.
Oh, dude. I also that's like a big fear in my life is like being positive and then catastrophe striking.
Try it. Do it as an experiment.
Like I'd so much rather be on a podcast and be like, I don't know, things are good, and then I die. And people go, he kind of saw it coming. They're like, everything's awesome.
Everyone laughs at your dead body.
It's all on the up and up. I can't see a bad thing happening.
Dude, I've been convinced that 80% of doing any sort of like acting, stand-up, 80% of the job is learning how to like stop the ceaseless torrent of negative self-thoughts.
Yeah.
I had to do a thing the other day. I was so uncomfortable the whole time. And I was like, my job is to not freak out. That's all I got to do is not freak out and do my best. I did with stand-up. I've like learned to like, I used to sit back there and be like, fuck. Dude, I suck. I'm going to fucking forget everything and freak out. And I've been trying to tap into like, bro, it is what it is. I'm having a good time.
Oh, dude,
you're having a good time. I'm having a good, and I'll see someone not having fun. I'm like, what the fuck is that, bro?
Yeah, I spiral into a place where I'm like, are these even your ideas? This is what you're bringing to the table. Like things that I like genuinely thought was funny. I'm just like, this is who you are. What the fuck is wrong with you? You say something interesting.
You got a double leather wrist. Like, man, this is crazy, bro. Nobody does it like me.
Yeah. Of all the things you could possibly say, you chose these subjects. You're an embarrassment. Yeah.
Chris O'Connor, thank you so much. We'll slide into the Patreon.
The Wild Wild West.
The water does smell a certain way.
What,
Got
the
a
bidet?
certain smell, yeah.
I think
I haven't tried one yet, but I have.
Hey,
You haven't
we're
tried it
live. Hey,
Haven't tried one yet, but I have. I can't use.
Rogan's
use wipes in my
studio
new
has them.
place.
Rogan's studio has them. They have the heated toilet seats and shit.
Yeah, the ones I got have that,
So nice.
but I've never used it, and I'm still nervous because the place I got, I can't use wipes. You can't put them in the septic tank.
Yeah.
So like, I got bidets, but still nervous.
You haven't fired them up?
Everyone
Pull the
says it's
trigger.
great. Huh?
It's the best. You never used
Well, I haven't
one?
moved in yet. Never used one ever now.
Damn, that's
But also the
crazy.
places
You
they
never
tell
used
me
it?
they
had
have
Gas Digital had them.
I know.
That was
That's
like
what
the
I'm
first
saying.
place I ever used
When
them.
people say that, that's always the funniest thing to me. They go, dude, they have it at Gas Digital. You haven't used it at Gas Digital? Like, no, I've never shit right next to the studio at Gas
I've
Digital.
shit in there like 10 times. Well, it was always because you do Real Ass Podcast. It's at 11 a.m.
Sure.
For me, that's early. I
Yeah,
have to
but
wake
not
up
your-
at like 9. And I'm always late. So you got to get that morning dump when you get to the studio.
And then bidet.
And then you go, I've never tried this. What's this button do?
It's clutch at
And
the
you go,
mothership.
God damn.
And was
that
it
thing-
awesome?
You can't believe the accuracy.
So why
Yeah.
don't
I
you?
thought it was going to hit me.
It does start every time, no matter what. I go, ooh. When it first gets me,
Yeah.
I jump a little and go, ooh.
It's a nice
Yeah,
treat.
Bobby Kelly described it. He goes, you're waiting for, which I understand what he's saying. You're lining it up with the remote control until you hear like the going from like when your asshole starts accepting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice.
Listen, I'm excited to try it. I still don't fully get it.
It's just water.
Like I
It's just-
see the concept, but how could it be strong enough that you're really getting that clean?
Oh,
It's hitting you, bro.
strong, bro.
Dude, if you moved, it would go like 7 feet in the air.
Really?
Yeah,
It
that thing fucking
Blast
launches
you,
into
bro.
your ass.
I would say about official gauge, about a Super Soaker 50.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
25.
25, my
25.
bad.
I was gonna say,
I'd say
whoa, whoa.
25. 50, come on, man.
What, are you trying to catch a lawsuit?
Yeah, 25. 50 is crazy.
Say,
Yeah, I'd say
fuck,
the
put a hole
yellow,
through the top
the
of your
yellow
head.
and green one.
Yeah, true.
The basic one.
Yeah, Toys R Us basic. But no, it hits you, man. I would advise you to start cold. Warm's kind of indulgent. Warm's borderline sexual.
Warm sexual.
Warm water hitting you is like, you might as well fap. Like, it's kind of sexual. So start cold.
Matt, you couldn't be closer to the truth. It's real sexual.
I don't know if I would choose cold water to go up there if there's a warm water option.
You're going to want warm, bro.
Everyone ends up warm
Everyone
anyway.
goes warm. I don't know why it's making me cry. It's very funny.
I think I'm still a wipes guy on the road. I just can't believe that most of the time, just paper for you.
Just raw dog, yeah.
I did that for a very long time until enough people were just like, "What are you doing?
Yeah,
Why
God,
are you
get the
just
wipes and then
smearing
people,
peanut butter around your ass?"
they tell you it'll fuck your shit up.
But only if you have. Well, here's a couple things going on. There was no signs here when you moved in
No.
that said don't put wipes in the toilet. Fire away, dude.
Also, I
True.
run through those things and then just don't go back to the store.
Wow.
So I get like once a month. And then Lemaire had a pack in the back. He was plowing
Dude
through.
wipes.
Is your
Probably
lady not
jacking
a
off
good
with them.
house organizer in a sense? Like one thing.
No, not one bit.
One thing about Christine, I got to give her always is you just go running low on wipes, and then like an Amazon thing of 20 packs of wipes show up.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, we have the, that can work against me though, because I'm like, yeah, we need to get garlic powder. Did you add it to the grocery list? And I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You do the fucking grocery list. I mean, it is a great system.
Yeah,
You
Jay,
get
don't come in
everything.
here with girlfriend bragging like that. do not make me make fun of my girlfriend.
It was more assistant, Brad. It was more of the assistant skills.
Yeah, that was a girlfriend brag, and now I had to put my girlfriend down with her lack of skills.
It is skills. Yeah, you get, my baby didn't have those house skills. It took a while.
Yeah,
You got to learn how to use like different parts of the iPhone the Notes app. A lot to that thing, man.
I take notes.
Take notes?
Sometimes.
Do you
If
really?
Gardini says something funny when he's drunk, I write it down. And then send it to him the next morning and go, remember when you said this?
Oh.
Someday
you were
everyone
building-
will know I'm right. 2:30 in the morning on a Thursday.
That's a Gardini guarantee.
Do you ever-
That is a
Stand by
Gardini
that.
guarantee.
You know, it's a fun thing. You ever go? I've written several things. I don't do it in years, which is why it's still sort of fun because they're so from so long ago. But my phone notes when I had intentions of like,
Oh, yeah.
like this is a funny concept.
I got it.
And whatever the keywords you write down, you see a thing. It's like.
Yeah, it's
It's
insane.
like gay pizza.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that even mean? Like,
Then it'd be before
I
the
thought
show.
those keywords would drive me to like when I
Before
got
it-
back home. Like, all right, now what was my thing with gay pizza?
Yeah, before the show, you're like, fuck, I don't have any material. Let's go back into the archives. Gay pizza.
Gay pizza.
Yeah.
Shit.
It,
Shit, I got
it
nothing.
sounds as bad as when somebody walks up to you and does like the, you know, so if someone else goes, gay pizza, can you do something with that?
Exactly.
work with
I
that?
got a premise for you.
Gay pizza.
Yeah, I always think I'm going to go back there one day and there's going to be something I wrote a long time ago and I'm going to go, oh my God, this is genius. And I just look at it, I'm like, I'm a fucking dumbass.
Yeah, I'm one of the dumbest
Most
people.
of it repeats 7 times. I'm like, yeah, I've written this down 5 times. I still don't know what it is.
Rape, comma, sometimes fun, question mark?
Oh, 3:30 in the morning on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Good work. Good work.
Was I?
2019, Shane. Good job.
But yeah, they're never fucking.
Yeah,
There's never something where I feel like I could go back and go, oh yeah, well, let me expound upon that.
Never once.
Nope. Never. Although I have lost some great ones, man. Right before bed, I go, I'll definitely remember that. And I
Yeah.
wake up and go, oh, that was so good. It
Nothing.
would have changed everything.
Yeah, long drive in a car, say it over and over to myself 3 or 4 times, and then like you get next day exactly. You're like, that was something about something.
Yeah.
Long drive in a car, I go, this is going to be good. I'm going to get some material out of this. Just rap for 3 straight hours. I didn't have one thought the entire drive.
But you got the premise. It was in rap great.
Yeah.
Dude, I started smoking weed again in hopes of like it'll jar up some new ideas. It's the same thing. I just got like confused in the grocery store and I was just like, this is not.
We both had a nice groceries.
We did.
We
We
both
were
had
the
a Whole Foods day.
Same time.
Yeah.
Dude, I was getting the lead out personally. I got very high and listened to Led Zeppelin in the grocery store, and it was, I mean, Led Zeppelin was way better than I remembered it. I was like, I think I'm over this. I'm almost 40 now. That was like stuff when I was a kid. Dude, I was listening to Led Zeppelin too. I was like, might be the greatest album of all time.
You put me back on. You were like, I let the lead out. I said, I got to let the
you
It's
get
been
the
a
lead-
while.
you got
Yeah,
the
I
lead
got
out?
it out.
Dude, it was crazy.
Shit rocks.
I for real, I'm not lying. I was walking towards the cheese aisle of the grocery store, and at one point, like they hit the drums. I almost went and like kicked. I was playing, dude. I was up on stage. I almost fucking kicked and signaled the drummer.
Yeah, my Whole Foods experience was much like my experience at the mall. I was like, I'm going to go to the grocery store. I got there. I was like, I don't even know what I want.
You said
I
I'm
don't
gonna
even
go.
want it. I got chicken and bacon and eggs and left.
Well, that is why.
I spent $30 and yeah.
Do you
You're
scan
not a
every
weed-
aisle? Like you start produce?
I walked around.
You're not a
for
weed guy,
long
though.
time.
It's a big thing. Being,
Yeah.
if you could smoke weed and go to the store, you start thinking ahead more.
Yeah, you're planning ahead.
Yeah, true.
You're like, I'm definitely gonna want fluff at some point.
We don't want to fluff or
I've
not.
never bought it ever, but like, you should have it.
I did it at just every aisle 4 times. I just walked. I do like the outskirts usually. Then I just started hitting every aisle while I was jamming, and then like would be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna need an onion. I had to go all the way back to the other side, get an onion.
You're gonna
and be
need that
like,
onion.
Taco
The
night's
things
gonna
I
be
the
sick.
things I end up like hoarding because I don't realize we have them. You buy too much are great. Like probably have like 4 different kinds of pickles in my refrigerator.
Yeah.
No meat, but 4 different jars of pickles that have
good.
been like opened
can
at different
want those
times. Yeah, well, listen, you need stackers and you need spears, but after that, you start just getting gluttonous.
Yo, fuck, I forgot the spears.
I forgot the spears, the dill
Fuck, I gotta
spears.
head back to the store.
Hey, bitch, are these bread and butter chips? Because I said pickles.
Dude, I will say I don't think it's any good, but I just smoked weed all weekend, being like I got to come up with something funny, and then I actually went to a gala last weekend. It was Brittany planned it months and months ago, and I got very high and went to that, and it was the only thing people were talking about school. Like, yeah, I started school in September, but I was like held back because I wanted to be the older person in the class. And I got
These are adults saying this?
yeah, we were just talking about like getting like if you got held back, and I was like, I just like muttered to Brittany, I was like, I got held back in the 4th grade because my dick was too big. I laughed for 30
Genius.
minutes.
Write it down. Dick too big for 4th grade.
Notes.
She was like,
That'll come in handy in 8 months.
she's like, why would you get held back if your dick's too big?
What's a
I was
gala?
like, dude, you're ruining it, dude. It's just funny. He's like, I got held back too. Why? Because my dick too big.
Yeah.
What's a gala?
It's
like
like
a
when
party?
it's just a thing where you get dressed up and then they just make people, they like ask people for money basically.
Oh,
So
okay.
it was like it was like a domestic violence thing, and then they had cowboys come out and be like,
Oh,
just
those
do
guys, the auctioneer guys?
yes, they went
Anti.
You remember those?
abuse.
anti. Yes, it was
They
not
almost got us. We were
really.
at the Texas Longhorns thing, and they did the auctioneers.
10,
And I was like,
10,
Lemaire, you can bid first on one of these.
You can.
And he was like, 50 grand. And then no one was bidding for like a minute, and I was sitting next to him like,
Jesus.
oh, shit.
What?
Yeah, I was like, I'll
That's
pay for it. You
terrifying.
can bid.
You gotta
He goes,
start low.
$50,000.
No,
And
'cause it's
people were,
it starts at like 2, and that's the move to raise your hand for the
yeah, it's
very
fun to
first,
go.
knowing
Yeah.
it's going to
$100,
fucking
$1.
yeah. Dude,
What,
they
what
got
was it on? What were you?
It was like a vacation with a coach.
Coach
Sell
vacation.
Lemaire and Coach Sarkeesian to a cabin.
Yeah, it was like a boys' vacation in the cabin with an adult man you don't know.
Coach Sark.
Well, there'll be like a 32-person trip to Orlando.
Just
And it's
Lemaire.
like, what the fuck?
Just Lemaire.
Dude, what they did on it, it was actually kind of sick. So they had this trip. They had the bid up to $15,000, and they had 4 people, and they went, you all get it right away, and they all had to get one for 15 grand. I was like, oh,
That hurts.
Yeah, it was exciting. The cowboy bidders were excited.
It was nice.
That was fun.
Yeah.
but
Did you
try
get
not to
anything?
laugh for
Did
half
you get
an hour.
anything at the gala?
Oh, I told Brittany, I said, bro, not a motherfucking
How much was she
thing.
trying to raise that hand?
I told her before we went in, and 3 times I saw her elbow move, and I said, I will
Do
fucking
not.
storm out.
I want that.
I will. It's just like
We could have that.
it is.
could be
It's,
ours.
it's kind of a girl trap because it's
Yeah.
like they pop confetti on you, and it's like the pricing makes no sense. It's perfect for them.
Yeah.
It's like $30,000. Yes. It's like I was
For
man.
what? What are the objects?
The objects, they were like pretty intense vacations, and they will be like the sleeps like 18 people. So I guess you could try to get people in on it, but it was vacations. What else was it? It was like trips. There was a quail hunting trip or dove hunting trip in South Africa. You could go shoot birds in South Africa.
God bless the person who goes figures out a vacation
Yeah.
package in a moment of someone going like, all right, Turks and Caicos got a nice little cabana on the
There you
beach. $50,000. So he goes, honey, you want to go to Turks and Caicos right? Let's do it right now. Yes, then me.
Let's get 20 of our friends. They'll agree on this
You have
date.
to sort that out so much before you raise your hand.
Dude, it was
Everybody
intense.
I know will go to that when I say.
We gotta go to Turks and Caicos definitely on this date.
It was more the elders. The older people were snagging all these crazy things.
Oh, they got to do everything before they die.
They were definitely hitting them up. But it was I will say gala energy. It's a lot of the dudes there. It like struck me as like guys who are like expecting blowjobs at any minute. Just like the face they're sitting there like just making a face like they knew they were getting their
They're
dick
going to
sucked
get
that
head.
night. Yeah,
Everyone's dressed up.
exactly.
Your penis is going to be in a mouth.
It was a lot of pre-head energy. That was the one
Yeah.
thing, and it was it's not good nor bad. I was just saying like fuck, man,
Sexual energy.
very
In the
sexual.
gala. Everyone's laughing, drinking, spending money.
I mean, if you
Is it trophy wives and
if you-
prostitutes?
yes, pretty much, and if you can get like if you get women in a dress, that is step one.
Yeah.
Like, this is fancy. Yeah, that is kind of step one to kind of
Yeah.
possibly getting hit.
It's Valentine's Day.
Bringing your wife makes sense. Bringing your girlfriend, but bring the stuff people bring escorts to when escorts are doing the actual job they say they're doing. When
Yeah.
you heard about escort, it's like, well, you're paying me for my time. Whatever happens, thing. It's like we can go to dinners, and you're like, yeah.
I'd rather just give you a hand job.
I used to drive them, and I'll tell you what, they weren't going to any galas. They were going in the front of a house I thought was abandoned to get fucked by a guy whose arm is always broke or has polio.
You used to drive hookers.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was
What
a
does that
wacky
make
job.
you in the pimp hierarchy? Were you like you're a wheelman?
Wheelman, just but
Big J,
technically
get
they're
these motherfuckers.
technically they're to protect them, protecting them in like the strippers more. They were all like strippers and
Yeah.
prostitutes for the most part, but the strippers was a scarier job because you have to go in and like make sure everything's like kind of okay.
Oh, you did like the bachelor party guy who like went in and like counted the money?
Yeah. The prostitutes where you just drive up out front and they go in and they'll be like, if all goes great, I'll be, it's supposed to be there for like an hour. They're like, I should be out in 15 minutes. And like they usually would. But the one time I drove someone outside of Pennsylvania, it was outside of Philly. I drove a girl one time and like we picked her. And like, this is also the thing you get to see, like this is not, like this guy's definitely not going to be happy. When you're driving someone out, I picked him up and I was like, there's no way this guy picked her. This is like before like internet was everything. So you were going on like a Yellow Pages call or like, I guess like the
you
back
had the
of like
Rhino in the
Philadelphia
car.
Weekly
You had
or
to
something.
Bob and Rocksteady in the car. Do you guys ever get caught in sex traffic?
I don't know. I did it.
If it were bumper to bumper, that would be sex traffic.
That would be sex traffic.
Sex traffic. But I drove this girl. I knew she was like, I'm like, this guy's not going to like her. She was like, we drove to this nice neighborhood and this girl was like gothed out, like big, heavy set chick, real milky skin. It was just a look that I'm certain the guy who lives here was not going for. And she goes,
are you sure you weren't trying to hog, being like, this guy's not going to be into you? You should actually just pull over.
Let me get you away from all this.
That's what I did when I was catering. You're going to take one of the parms. You know what I mean? If I'm driving a hooker, I'm going to go, come on, how about a kiss? One kiss. They're never going to know. Give me a little smidge.
The first girl I ever drove, I'll go back to that in a second. But this girl, she went inside she went to the guy's house. And I'm just waiting in the car. And then she comes back like 3 minutes later.
What?
And she goes, he said that I'm not what he was expecting and blah. And he's sending me what I was like, I saw coming. And she goes, and now no matter what, the guy's got to pay X amount for me.
Yeah.
For like the drive or whatever it was, like $25. That meant the world to me at the time for sure. And so she was like, he's not, she goes, I was like, so he just gave you like the, the cancel money or whatever. And she was like, no, he wouldn't give me any money at all. And I was like, shit. And I just gotta hedge the bets. I'm like, what does this asshole look like? Because you're waiting to hear I'm like, hey, so I can go find him, but like I'm really just asking. I'm like, is this worth $25 for me to go knock on this guy's door? And she was like, he's like this little like nerdy whatever guy. So I was like, oh, good. So I knock on the door, and I was like, and she kind of came with me, which I didn't think was a good idea. And he opens the door. With kind of like I don't want like trouble thing, and I was like, no, man, I just gotta like, you're supposed to give like $50. I guess like 25 for each of us or something like that. And he was like, he's like, oh well, I don't. He was basically being a dick. He was like, I don't have the money, and I'm like, buddy, you got to give it. And then she just busts the door open and started like unhooking his VCR. And she goes, well, I'm taking something with me or something like that. Like I got her not to do that ultimately, but like she was planning on walking out there with something. And then having to drive a rejected hooker home is such a hilarious like conversation. Yeah. She's like, actually, I probably went in there with a bad attitude because I didn't want to fuck him. Like, sure. Yeah, sweetheart, you got it. But
I'm glad I didn't get his VCR. I didn't even fucking want it, dude.
The first girl I ever drove, I remember being like impressed by her because she was just pretty. One,
it'd be funny if you're like 12 and this is just your paper route.
I was 18, I think.
Damn.
18 or 19. I only did this for a very short amount of time.
How'd you get this gig?
My friend Ernie was dating a girl whose dad was just like probably like weird connected shit or something like that. And it was like they had a guy who like just ran stripper. It was supposed to just be strippers ultimately. And like, you just go there and whatever. I found out very quick because the guy was like, all the other drivers for this company were like old men. I remember asking the guy one time, like, how the fuck? Yeah. It's like, am I the only? And I feel like I'm in danger a lot. And he was like, well, he goes, they have guns. Like, you don't have a gun? And I was like, no. And he was like, well, do you want one? And I was like, no. And he's like, you sure? I'm like, yeah, dude, because I get too nervous. So I was like, I'm going to pull out way too early because I'll be nervous. It's always like 15 guys, you know what I mean? Like, I've had him say things like, you're supposed to stop us if we do anything. And I'd be like, yeah, me and this guy are supposed to stop. I'd be in a circle already pointing at everybody. Trying to John Wick both hands. Yeah, it was terrifying.
At a bachelor party in the Poconos.
No, I was always last. Same company as the one I did the dressing up at kids' parties for.
That was the funniest.
What?
Hold on. I know you've told this story a million times, but Can you please tell us that story?
Which
The dressing up and
there's a couple of them. The Elmo.
the Elmos.
The Elmo. Yeah.
Just let me get that story.
That was the first one they sent me to. The guy was like, "Hey, if you want to make more money, I also during the day the stripper company does kids parties where you dress up as the costumes." Same guy, you go to the same guy's house with his fucking koi pond and pick up the fucking bag, the trash bag, mind you, full of costume. That was like not the licensed ones, I guess you'd say. You know, they were like shitty costumes.
Knockoff Elmos.
So I was Elmo, and they sent me. I was the last call for the stripper thing and this. Like we need somebody. Our main guys can't do it, so I always got the shittiest gigs, and I mean like real like North Philly, like scary places to go. And I went as Elmo. Right away, no one's happy to see me. They're like, "Why is a white guy with a garbage bag coming to our front door?" And then they let me in, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm here for the kids." You know, I'm Elmo. And they go, "Oh, all right, go change in the back." It's sweltering hot. It's like summertime. I put on the Elmo costume, and then I come out to start and I tell them like, you know, he's yelling at me to do the hokey pokey, but I gave her like a CD you have to like put in. And she was like, "We ain't got no player here. Just do the hokey." She kept yelling, "Do the hokey pokey" at me, which is a funny thing to be yelled at. And, like, you know, I got a little screen. I'm like, "Miss." It's sort of the closer, you know, like the hokey pokey with all the kids. And then, whatchamacallit, this little girl, this little black girl, like barrettes in her. She was so cute. Like, it was a moment where I was like, "Oh, this is cool." Like this gig, because she did like the hug. She hugged my leg and "Love you, Elmo." And then kids. Like bad kids, you could tell, were coming in the block on bikes. And they came to the party. And while this girl's literally hugging my leg, the kid was like, "Yeah, that ain't the real Elmo." And she's like, "Yes, it is." And he's like, "No, it ain't." And he starts looking through the grill thing. And she's like, and
you're like, "Hey, get out of here, motherfucker."
Yeah, I'm going, "Come on, kid." And he just lifts the sleeve up of the thing and screams. He goes, "Elmo's white."
Dude, that's like being in a shark cage.
Yeah, the mom came over and she was yelling at the kid. She goes, "No, this is Elmo, honey. This is Elmo." And the little girl's getting upset, and then the kid just pointing out, and you're almost going like, "Hey, kid, stop." Yeah. And he goes, "If that's the real Elmo, why is he wearing FUBU sneakers?" Which I was.
Sick.
FUBU sneakers. And then the kid said, he goes, "Let's see if Elmo has nuts." And then I couldn't find him out of my little screen. And I was and then he just launched me. And like no repercussions.
He just socked you. Just socked you in the balls.
I mean, the top of his foot. The top of his foot hit like my ass crack. Like he was. He got in it.
Let's see if Elmo has balls. And look into his screen like,
yeah.
I will say
it was like Hurt Locker sweat going on.
Look like Iron Man in his mask.
You wouldn't expect the from behind nut kick. That was truly a master. That was a young matron.
No, not from behind. It was from the front. You got me from the front.
But
it was so like, it was so in there.
That like gooch.
That is crazy though, to leave like I'm presuming a slightly fucked up household and just spy Elmo. Like, I'm ruining this shit.
I have less scary stories from the stripper thing than the kids' parties, dude. The kids, one time I went, and the owner of this company would say whatever to sell.
Sorry, we got some plumbers here. They're going wild.
The owner of the company would say whatever to sell the gig.
To the house.
Getting all your poops out. The owner would do anything to sell the gig.
Yeah.
So I was gonna be as Winnie the Pooh to a kid's party, North Philly, and I get in there, and then the guy goes, as soon as I get there, the guy goes, as soon as I get in there, it's like, he goes, "Yo, where's the presents and balloons?" And I was like, which I thought was even a weird thing that someone would ever believe that's gonna happen. I'm like, you want to just bring random presents for your child? Like, I don't even know if it's a boy or a girl or what. And he's like, "Well, I was told you bring presents and balloons." So I was like, "Well, I'm sorry." I go, "Let me call the company." And I called the guy, and the guy was like, "Yeah, I just said it because, well, you're there already. Like, they're gonna." He was like, "Yeah, no." He told him that's a bullshit. And he goes, "Put him on the phone." And now, like, I didn't know this was the scam. Put him on the phone, and now we'll take a couple bucks off, but you're already there. And I was
Oh
like,
my God.
okay. So like,
It's also crazy to be like, yeah, we don't need to get the presents. Winnie the Pooh is going to come bring all the presents
they
and
said,
decorations.
They
I
said
know.
they would. That would.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He said he's Winnie the Pooh's going to bring presents. Like, what?
Damn.
So the guy was like, he gets him on the phone. He's like, all right. And I go into this house, and it was like the, do you remember the party in Menace to Society where Kane beat the guy who was talking shit about Jada Pinkett?
No.
Not really.
It was like that party.
Okay.
It was,
All right. That still
was
gives me a good idea.
multiple dice games going on. 2 babies in high chairs eating Cheerios. The only children at this party, and it's one of those kids' birthday. So when I go in, the guy was like, I was like, where could I change? And he goes, go upstairs. Is it bad?
No, fuck it.
He was like, go upstairs and change in the bedroom. So I went up to a bedroom and closed the door, and it was fucking.
Sorry, my plumbers. They're just drummers.
Yeah, they're just fucking. They're doing some.
Yeah.
They're all right. They figured it out.
Dukes, dude. Just sorting it out.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, it's all right.
So you're up in the bedroom.
I go up in this bedroom, I close the door, and the guy's like, don't close that door, motherfucker. And I was like, I already did. And he was like, the door, like when you close it, it won't open.
Oh no.
So now I have to wait for them to take the door off the hinges. And it was funny, like the door, it literally fell. It was like an old Philly, like shitty house.
Yeah.
So this heavy ass door, like they take off the hinges and it goes on, like, it hits the bed, like the dust comes up, and I'm literally standing there holding a Winnie the Pooh, like so it's like the right stuff, like I'm holding like an astronaut's helmet. I'm like, let's go.
So
make
you were
history.
dressed as Pooh, just not with the head on yet.
Yeah, no head on. And then I went downstairs and I gave the guy again the CD to put in for the Hokey Pokey songs or whatever. And the guy goes, just dance to what's on, which I do recall was Dr. Dre's 2001 Chronic.
Damn.
So I just like Hokey Pokey danced to that for 2 kids in high chairs for like a half hour or so. And then and the guys were just doing their thing and kind of not paying attention to me. And then I was like, oh man, he goes, kids are adorable. Like, thanks so much. Sorry about the miscommunication earlier. I go, I'm going to go upstairs and change back into my clothes and get out of here. And he was like, nah, man, just get out of my house. I thought he was like being playful first. I was like, yeah. I go, I know, because the thing before, he was like, man, I'm done. Just get the fuck out. And I was like, well, I got to go change. And he was like, not here. And so then, not thinking, I took the head off to be like, yo, man, come on. Like, not like to start shit with him, just almost to plead, like, buddy, come on, let me check. And then the kids started fucking screaming. They just saw Winnie the Pooh remove his skull. Oh. And then they physically pushed me out of the house, and I ran to my mom's. I ran to my mom's Chevette, and I drove a stick shift home with Winnie the Pooh hands on.
Where's all your clothes are in the house?
I had the bag. They were in the bag and stuff, but it's my trash bag of my clothes instead of Winnie the Pooh. But that was a hilariously far more scary job.
Yeah, that's some fucking bullshit, man.
Because most of the time the strippers were there was only one stripper I drove that was like genuinely putting herself through med school, like the actual story that you always hear.
Yeah.
Like she was really doing it, which made her not a good stripper. Because that was what she was the girl that every time they were like, this guy's touching my tit. I'm like, you have it in his mouth.
Yeah, you're a stripper.
So it's like, she's like, go fight this guy. He's doing this. She's like, please, you have to let him touch your butt.
Sure,
I think.
you could have been like, you have a bright future ahead of you. I don't want to ruin your medical school.
But the first girl I ever drove in that, I don't remember, I think her fake name or real name was Candace. Whatever it was, I drove her. She was really cute. And we went to a party, a bachelor party. And she was like, they're sawing now? Are they sawing pipes?
Yeah, you want to pause for a minute?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sorry.
This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp.
We love BetterHelp.
Love ButterHelp. As nice as it would be.
The help with the butter on it. ButterHelp.
As nice as it would be, you don't have all the answers. Prompt for a host rift. I struggled with ... I personally, I don't like to get into this, but I struggled with deep sexual feelings for amphibians until I got help from
ButterHelp.
BetterHelp.
ButterHelp.
And we overcame that struggle because they were like, it was like a stern father, like, oh, you want to smoke cigarettes? Well, how about you do 100 of them until you don't like them anymore?
You want to have sex with frogs all the time?
ButterHelp said, how about you do 100 of them, tough
Here's
guy?
a box of 100 frogs, and you don't come out of that room until you cream by every one of those fuckers' mouths.
I said, but ButterHelp. It's important that you have a good support system. You know, people you can go to when the going gets tough.
like a therapist from BetterHelp. They're always nice to have in your corner because there are times when you can't go to your family or friends.
You can't tell your family about those frogs. You can't tell anyone about that. You got to go to BetterHelp.
That's strictly
You
BetterHelp.
got to get on a Zoom call and go, I want to fuck frogs. They go, holy shit, we got to help.
I need a trusted professional. Oh my God. Yes, we already riffed. We riffed with things that helped us. Therapy is great because, I mean, dude, it just after I stopped my whole thing with those amphibians, my social skills were much more positive.
Yes.
I overcame those problems and I learned how to reach out. I learned how to reach out for help in a safe space.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to give therapy a try and you're not sure where to begin, check out BetterHelp.
Still can't really go near any bodies of water. You know?
Really?
Yeah, because due to the possibility of a frog would send me into a frenzy.
Oh, bro, trust me. When you're on the edge of a pond and you don't even see the frog, but you hear it jump into the water, I go, I just want to fucking jump in after and
Catch
that thing out. Hopefully I kiss it and it turns into a prince. Guys, check out BetterHelp. It's fully online, so easy to get started. And they have access to a wide range of credentialed therapists, over 30,000 with all sorts of different specialties.
That's good.
Yeah, guys. Sorry, I had some motherfucking boogers.
It's all right.
Check out Build Your Support
Booger
System. Booger Help. Build your support system with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/MSSP to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/MSSP.
Yeah, and all jokes aside, BetterHelp's a great company.
Yeah, dude, they do fucking rock with us.
Yeah, they
Thank
do
you.
rock.
Thank you, BetterHelp.
BetterHelp. Hey, we just got back from that fantastic ad read.
Yes.
Seriously, that is the best underwear or something.
Yeah, it was the best dick pill underwear.
Yeah. Underwear
Yo,
picture
this
frame.
kratom probably isn't addictive.
No one's gonna think you're a loser this time, dude. I always associate kratom with Gas Digital.
How could you not?
And then I came down to
Yo,
Austin.
kratom presents Gas Digital.
You guys are like the Sacklers of Kratom.
You guys are. But then I came down here in Austin, and it was one of those like Huberman said it works type.
Yeah.
Like I don't think he did, but like that type of mindset. Because down here, that's what everyone is.
kratom
And
heads.
No, but like
Huberman dads.
Huberman, like Zin is actually a neurotropic, dude, so it's good for you. Like that.
Oh, okay.
1 milligram a day.
You can't just enjoy anything. It's got to be science.
Yeah.
You can't just go, yeah. Like it. But they were like kratom. There was
we
just
put this-
kratom in nice bottles in the green
Have we
room.
put this
I saw
kratom
it, I was
under
like, what
the-
the fuck are you guys doing?
Have we put this under the Rogan scope yet?
No, it was under there.
It was like, Joe, get your loop. He goes, oh, this is different.
Like, yeah, it's cool.
They do
A
have,
million
they do have
people
little
doing
kratom, like
Yeah.
5-hour energy type things.
Those are awesome. It's
Really?
the only one Josh Edemeyer's got me to try was the little, I think it's Ohms or something it's called. It's like this big. It's a drink. I mean, you shouldn't drink it all. It's this big.
Yeah.
If you drink it all, you will, I believe, like opiates, get violently nauseous for 5 minutes or so. And then it's great.
Oh, nice. Well,
When
maybe
that
I'll get
nausea
into
goes
opiates.
away, awesome.
It's a ride.
Yeah. I wrote 3 full Nirvana albums. New music, too. I just know it's theirs.
Oh man.
Yeah. So before we left, you said you're on the
you're
cusp
driving
of the
Oh, the
prettiest.
first girl I ever drove.
Yeah.
Very pretty. Yeah. And she was so pretty that I was like, like the self-soothing of like what she's doing is actually great.
Yeah.
Because we went to this party and I always remember the thing was she was, all right, guys, we're going to play a game. She controlled the room too, which I thought that's hilarious.
We'll be right back after another ad from heroin.
After these words from
That's crazy.
Heroin.
The timing's unbelievable.
That was wild. It was pin drop.
Hold
It
on.
was quiet. But
Yep. And we're back.
as you were saying.
First stripper I ever drove.
It's coming. It's coming.
Sorry, guys. Got to do some light belt sanding.
Yeah, it's on me. They hand up accountability. On this. Honestly, I was told they'd be out of here.
It's all good. Dude.
So yeah, the first girl I ever drove, we went to this place. Said she was controlling the room, which I thought was like, again, I just thought she was pretty. So I was just like, and I'm the person driving her. So you're like, am I falling in love with this girl? And she looks good. And then she starts doing this thing that's so raunchy, But again, I liked her so much that I thought it was a brilliant business thing. I've talked about this where I'm like, smart move. This is called something in business, what she just did.
What was she up
She would go, all right, guys, we're playing this game. $5, $10, or $20. And it was like for $5. So she rolls it up like a Coke straw, whatever you give her. And then she'll put it like in her pussy, basically. But she keeps her fingers like at the base. Do you know what I mean? And so it's like for $5, she puts it in a little bit. For 10, a little bit more. And you take it out with your mouth out of her pussy. You're making the right face. If you were wondering if you were making the right face, you are.
How's it going?
He goes, okay. Well, here's the problem with any kind of story of a bachelor party. Your mindset there will tend to be different, I think. You know what I mean? When everyone's involved, you're hearing it later, you're like, money in a pussy and then money in my mouth. Like, all those things are wrong. And then my mouth near money near a hooker pussy. This is all bad. But everybody did the $20 because it would be the closest. But the funny thing, I was always like, well, it's crazy because no matter how much you put in there, you could fit it in your mouth and you're only getting as close as her fingers.
Yeah.
Like, you're never actually getting closer to her pussy.
Yeah.
But every guy did the 20, and I was like, it's genius.
Well, it's funny to be like,
might be
let me do the 5. I'm going to stay on the
wizard.
periphery.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, I'll just take a $5. Let me just let me feel the warmth of it.
Right, yeah. He goes, let me get a $5 smell test in
there. And
What about
feel
3 5s? That'd be the move. Like, I'm gonna back-to-back 3 5s.
That is the move. But you're right. For $20 in 5s, you could go 4 times and get the same experience.
Can you
as
inhale
20.
the air through the bill?
I assume you could if you wanted
Just
to.
scuba a little bit.
Scuba. Yeah.
Siphon.
Just take a 1 deep hit.
Yeah. If something comes through the straw, it's freakier too.
Oh, no.
Goes, what is that?
This
Toilet
is
paper
bad.
crumb.
This is bad news.
Sure,
is bad
that'd
news.
be a bonus.
But anyway, I thought she was an angel sent from
booger.
heaven to do that.
I've never been at a bachelor party that was crazy.
We had one where there was, I think I told you about it. There was a lady who had must have just given birth not very long ago.
Oh my god!
So she had like that skin, and we were all calling her Brain Belly. Dude, you go get a lap dance from Brain Belly. No, but yeah, it was actually.
It's not wrong, Brain Belly, but go ahead.
Well, this girl on our drive home.
Sometimes guys get it and they didn't even give birth, but whatever. All right.
When I was driving her home, she goes, we stopped at a 7-Eleven. I remember she goes in and she bought one of those like single individual roses for herself. And I'm like, what's that for? And she goes, it was just this sad, like, I always buy myself flowers at the end of a work night because I deserve it. And then now this must have been so creepy for her. I dropped her off at her house. Next day, show up at her house with flowers. And I go, you deserve someone else to give you flowers. And by the way, she could have been looking back more like, if my abusive boyfriend sees you here, I'm going to have to ship you that. Like, she was like, thank you. Thanks so much. And I'm like, and I just think that you should know. And she's like, cool, thanks. Like, I was like, bye.
She shoved him off her pussy. She's like, see you later.
Yeah. I go, so if I could
have
just
brought a $5 bill.
Yeah.
Instead of
If I could
flowers, you
just
should have been
have
like,
one moment of your time with this $5 bill. So
Damn.
skip ahead. I started doing comedy, or I was doing comedy already, but that's like a job I would do like kind of infrequently, but
Yeah.
when I needed money, I would take it. And so you can just call in the yellow pages, any of those places at the time, and be like, hey, do you need a driver? I've done it before. They'll be like, sure. Most of them will be like, sure. Can you start tonight? So this guy, I called some guy on the phone. I was like, hey, you looking for drivers? I have experience. But he goes, yeah. He goes, the way he does it is you hang out at his house, this guy's apartment, and wait for jobs to come in while the girls sit there with you. So I go to this guy's apartment, not far from where my mom lives. It was just a couch, a TV, and bodybuilding trophies everywhere. The guy was just like a totally huge jack guy, nice enough guy. And he goes, all right, so you got a gig. You're taking these 2 girls. One's this Asian girl. One's my cousin. I'm like, okay. So the Asian girl shows up. She's nice enough. Then
She's nice enough.
the cousin comes.
Nice.
It's the fucking girl. The first girl I ever drove is his cousin. She now, by the way, this girl who was like so hot, we take her to this, or I take her to this party.
She's Brain Belly.
Everyone, not Brain Belly. Everyone's like into this Asian girl. She's very pretty. And then this girl, they're like, you hear the guys making jokes about her. And she was all like pale now, and her asshole was brown and dark.
She had a dog ass. She had like an old dog asshole.
Yeah.
That came up a lot.
Dog eyes. Those fucking little tiny white
And they're
dogs.
being mean to her, and I'm almost you having that thing where I'm like, don't know. You don't know what she's like. She's in a rough patch or something.
Yeah, you had to defend her. You don't fucking talk to her.
No, but she
like
did look
that.
pretty busted, and it was funny. That's my luck, because people ask if I ever fucked any of the strippers ever on that gig. We went back to the cousin's house, and it was just me and her waiting for another gig to come in. And that night, she started like digging her toes, like she was like laying on the couch, and she was like digging her toes like under my thing, kind of like. And I was like, I mean, not here at your cousin's house. Because I was like, nah, dude, she has something now for sure.
Yeah.
And I never saw her ever again. Probably dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing with like OnlyFans and all this stuff. Like it does. I'm not like being puritanical about it, but it doesn't seem to really work well for women psychologically. Like they fucking crash hard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Female porn stars. I was talking about this.
we all thought that Jenna Jameson was like the example of like, look, you could do it and kind of get mainstreamed and not like lose your sense about you. And then, they have the video of her in night vision, like breaking all the cameras in her house. You ever see her just like climbing ladders? And it's night vision, so she looks like a raccoon just busting all the cameras in the house. Dude.
She was like a
went nuts.
90s porn star.
Yeah.
Now it's like, I feel like the hardcore stuff back then is like expected now.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Oh, hold on, I think they're doing a little slop
Somebody
bucket.
back there?
I think he was breaking up one
Did
of
anyone
Mises'
walk
turds.
back there? I think the toilet's just exploding.
It's the smoke test.
What is there? Is there anyone in there?
No, the toilet's smoking.
What the fuck?
I kind of want to see this.
Yeah, go check it out.
You got to go see the smoking
I
toilet.
got to see the smoking toilet.
Break. Oh, to make sure it was smoking.
Smoke looks good.
Toilet back
The
there.
toilet back there.
Yeah, it was smoking big time. Oh yeah, straight through the water.
It's not great. He goes, oh shit.
I thought smoke was good.
Oh shit.
Smoky shit.
This house, man.
Smoke turds.
There's been turds trapped in the walls since day one. There's turds are everywhere.
That was-
walls.
I've never
heard a plumber once do that.
No.
You've never been to a bachelor party that was
Oh,
a wild
shit.
one ever?
No,
Just
never.
With like college friends and stuff now.
No, never went to a crazy one.
I've been to
The craziest one was, I think it was who's fucking part with Lewis.
Zach.
It was Zach's.
That's a pretty wild bachelor
That was
party.
a wild one. But
Yeah.
me and O'Connor, that was the first time I think, did Molly.
Oh yeah.
And I just sat on a couch.
Oh, that wasn't Molly. That was actual ecstasy. It was great.
Yeah, I was afraid of. I didn't talk to the women at all, and then I was I was on drugs watching Lewis. Like, yeah, bitch, come here. Like he's very not. He wasn't calling him bitch, but he was very.
Show your butthole.
Yeah,
Miss
he was
lady.
very. There was.
He's
he was
ready to
very,
party in that gear,
He was
yeah.
comfortable with strippers. I'm not.
Yeah.
No, yeah, Lewis threw my bachelor party when I got married. It was yeah, it's pretty good. He goes pretty hard with it. But the two that I've been to I went to when my ex-wife's friend was having a bachelor party. They invited me to. I don't know why they wanted. I think they wanted me to come because I'm a comedian. Like they had come to shows already. So as a virtual unknown, still they were like, the comedian guy's coming, and they had a stripper there that was gorgeous, who was fucking, and I went in the bathroom with her, and I'm such a fucking fat schnook. Like I went there and talked to her for 45 minutes, where I started hearing people outside the door going like, "Hey man, are you done in there?" He goes, "Who brought this fat guy who's like here?" Like no one knows who I was, and I'm just hogging the stripper to chat with her. I go, "Yeah, I used to work in this business a little bit myself." Laying down on her. Yeah, I tried to chat her up. She had no interest. She was almost like, "Hey, are we like fucking in here or not?" I was like, "Yeah, you got do your thing or whatever." You know, I was like,
you got enough. You got enough on your plate.
You're just trying to have industry talk.
there was a guy.
It's time to talk biz.
There was a guy who used to come to my shows always. I became friendly with him, but I opened for Bobby Slayton a million years ago at the West Palm Improv, and afterwards, all these people that came to see him and the host of the show, who was like a local player, they're like, "Oh, we gotta go to the strip club. We have to go to the strip club." We went, and this guy Lorne, who I became friends with, was one of the managers there, and he was like, pick a girl or whatever. It was just like free reign, and he was always like that kind of like dude. And a few years back, goes in the Comedy Inn in Miami, which is a small little room in the motel, basically.
Whoa.
And he's like, I'm coming. And he goes, this is a couple years back. He goes, I got a new company too. I'm bringing a couple of the girls. He's like, and they want to party. And I'm just like, yeah, man, sure.
Yeah.
So him and his buddy come to bring these 2 girls who are like super ghetto, like Hispanic girls. Both
Jackpot.
cute though. And he was like, hey, you want to go? He goes, they want to go like smoke with you or something before the show. Why don't you take them to like your room or whatever, which is a motel room right there. So I was like, yeah. And I went in there and smoked pot with him, talked to him for a while. And then I was like, but my thing is so like me and Lewis, where we have different opinion on this a lot of times, like Lewis has the why he says he could fuck a hooker is rooted in, he thinks he's like, this must be a nice change for you, huh? Like getting to fuck me instead of like what you think. I assume I'm the other end of that spectrum. So I'm like, oh God, this girl's like gonna have to wash me off later, just being like, what am I gotta get my kids back from social services and get my shit together. So like,
that's fair. Yeah, I would feel the same way.
That's how I feel like. I feel like I'm there. They're like, well, this is my job. I have to do. And clearly, he told them they should like do something and fuck around with me because I'm hooking them up with tickets or whatever to this this little
to the comedy
motel comedy club. Yeah. So, but in my mind, I'm going like, you know what? Because they're both cute. And I'm like, they're gonna come to the show. After the show, they're probably going to really want to fuck me. Maybe it would be the best thing. Or at least I can convince myself.
Yeah, I agree.
Now they're like, oh, well, I saw you do your thing. So yeah, now we kind of want to do this.
Yeah, let me see you do your thing now.
After the show, I'm talking to them. I think even a little before the show, they're both giving you, of course, like you said, no one gets out of it unscathed. Like they're both giving their like, it's like, my boyfriend hates that I do this, man. Like if he beats the shit out of me one more time, my dad's going to kill him. It's just going to talk like that. And you're like, okay. And then we're sitting outside bullshitting with the 2 of them and the 2 guys, my buddy Lauren and his buddy. And like,
so I told you these chicks wanted to party, dude.
Killing time. Yeah, I mean, really killing time. Yeah. And then the guy eventually goes like, hey man, we're going to get out of here pretty soon. So, if you want to take the girls and hang out for a little bit, like, now's the time. And I remember just touching him on his arm and I went, give him the night off, man. Just give him the night off, man.
How did they react to that? Were they like, oh, sweet?
No, they were almost puzzled. Like everyone, he was even like, no, man, like, the girls came to like party and stuff. I was like, I know, but like even that sentence, it's not like they came in and they were like, they know me and my stuff. Like they came to the party because you were like, hey, you girls want to do coke tonight probably for free and drink. Go fuck this guy. And I'm all right.
You think he was going to try to get you the bill? He was going to hit you with the bill too? He didn't have a tab or anything?
Not even sort of.
So he was just hooking you up.
Absolutely, but I couldn't.
I'm with you. I would have done.
I don't know. It's like I get it. I get it completely, but I have to believe, or at least be able to believe in some way, like you want to do this. Not like you will. I will fuck you. Hurts.
Yeah.
I will say that it must have been. I don't know if you did this that night. The FAP sesh must have been decent though, because like there were 2 hookers in your room. I feel like that'd be a nice FAP sesh.
No, I've hit the post like strip club. FAP sesh where you're like, I could have. And then you go home and you're like, damn, this is, because you're horny while you're jacking off. You're like, damn, this would have been so much cooler with that fucking lady.
Yeah.
And then you come and you go, oh, thank God.
Exactly. The second you're done.
You come and go, oh, fucking great.
This part of your brain comes back online. It's like,
going on the road before I ever had a laptop, for years, that wasn't really a thing that everybody had a laptop. So on the road was a hilarious race. You'd either have that local newspaper, whatever that weird arts paper is that would have hooker ads. The Yellow Pages, and the E channels, Girls Gone Wild infomercial, and it was a race to like, can I just jerk off and not make a terrible mistake right now? And you have to remind yourself, you go, as soon as it's over, you're going to be like, I don't really have $200 to be throwing around like that or whatever. You know what I mean? Like all of it is so bad that as soon as you're done, you're like, perfect night. You really made the right decision there, big guy. Thank you, Girls Gone Wild. I mean, who doesn't know? Ding, 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 ding,
we were
ding,
probably
ding,
hitting. We were all probably hitting the same commercial a couple times.
Big time.
You know how when it's like, if you look at the moon,
dude, I'm pretty
any
sure.
time on Earth, if we stare at the moon at the same time, it's like those girls
Stern,
go wild. We
dude, I used
somewhere
to
out
catch him
there.
with Stern. If you had like a lady naked,
we were
I'd be
probably
like,
catching it at the same time.
you'd see Stern, you'd be like, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. I'm not trying to jerk the Stern.
Fuck out of here, Stern.
Get out of here, Stern. You look like a witch.
He does look like a witch.
He does. Looks like a bruja.
He is a bruja, dude.
Howard Stern?
He's a Juha.
He's a Juha. He's a bitch.
But yeah, that's the best. Getting like, dude, I mean, Squiggle Vision was the fucking ultimate. I wish.
Yeah,
I was on the road when
horny
Squiggle
dad
Vision.
with fucking horny dad with Spice Channel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Spice Channel. And then I got at one point at one of my first roommates in New York worked for the cable company, so we had unlocked Spice and Playboy Channel, and like those are really like that was still the era like everything was on DVD or you had to download. So it was like you did it, but it was like so not good. The Playboy Channel.
Yeah.
It's so like the fact that they made any kind of what you would describe as vanilla pornography in the world is still strange to me that it exists. Like
softcore, you're saying, or just
but not even
The Playboy
softcore, just the
Channel
idea
was
of
just
it's
naked
like,
women.
But
Yeah, they weren't even doing anything. It was just naked women.
Maybe just the naked women stuff, but I mean, like, just all of it's gotten so like the fact that anyone can go back and be like, what do I read? Like, dude, Maxim magazine has the 50 hottest bikini babes pictorial. Like, who gives a shit?
yeah.
It's like there's a girl this pretty taking a dump in a sink on the internet, and that
And I
evens
can eat
thing-
it if
that
I
really
join her
evens
with
things
it.
out. You know what I
I
mean?
can
Exactly.
get a vial of it sent to my house. I'm gonna suck that vial down.
I'm interviewing in a few weeks, I believe, or we got Farrah Abraham, and I told the person who's sending her
Who's
to her.
that?
So that's the
I
teen.
do some research.
That's MTV's Teen Mom,
Oh,
and then she started doing like porn. She did a couple porn videos, like pro porn videos. Then she started doing like cam stuff. But then, Lemaire, you're familiar with this. Then she took a video of herself for somebody taking a dump. That is, I don't know where this dump was inside of her tiny body.
She smoked out a toilet. She smoked one out for the OF.
Well, she's not. So she shits right on the floor, but like an animal. But I mean, it is a shit I've watched so many times because it's fascinating. It's like a cork pops, like one little shit comes out, and then 2 straight feet of connected shit. And then
Do you have this on your phone?
yeah, somewhere.
Because I'd like to take a look at this dump.
So she segued teen moms into her OnlyFans. I mean, she's how old is she now?
and she's still
This
teen
time
mom.
she's dropping
She's
chocolate
probably in her
babies.
30s, but now,
30s.
but now she's
She dropped her
she's
magnum opus.
She's doing
This is
she's
done.
doing stand up comedy.
What?
Obviously.
So her first time stand up comedy is going to be at a strip club in New York. So she's coming on the Bonfire to
That's
promote it.
so sick.
And I told the person, I was like, first thing I'm asking about is this dump.
I mean, bro.
I go, I don't know. I know there's no audio on it, so I have to assume as soon as it was finished coming out, did you go, whew,
I can't wait to see this dump.
phew? It's pretty good.
The cork
Lemaire, you've seen this for
popping
sure,
so
right?
underrated. Just a cork pop. I might be a cork pop, but yo, just cut it after the cork pops. You know? You just see- just
I never caught the poop, but I've seen their other work.
damn, dude. Just a rogue lady, just 5. She's probably like 5 cappuccinos a day, 5 whipped cream Starbucks a day, just brewing the 2-footer.
Brewing a 2-footer. She should have held it up like a fisherman at the end. Like,
The ayahuasca
actually, 2
python.
feet. You might have to take a picture. Yeah, you might have to, like a hunter. Yeah, you got to sit over it with the antlers.
This might be a
Imagine
job
being
for
the
Reddit.
guy, get all that bang for your buck, being like, I didn't think it was going to be this amazing.
Yeah.
I thought it was being like a pathetic girl turd. Turns out,
That OF guy must have. He had that come.
I get jealous of those guys who can like just have that aspect of your life where you're just constantly scheming on like filming a girl taking a dump. That would add such a charge to like your whole life. Just be
Yeah,
like,
it's tough
yo,
to get porn here. Governor Abbott's locking down the turd porn.
I know, dude.
Oh no,
Turd porn should be the most legal of all.
I don't have a
It should be
VPN for
easily,
turd
it should
porn.
be equal with child porn to me. If you're watching turd porn, you should be in fucking prison, getting
But
beat up
here's
by other guys in there. They're like, "You the turd porn guy?"
You should be a PC.
Yeah.
My thing is, it's not even sexual. I'm taking a dump. I'd be like, Governor, I'm not. You're the one getting horny.
Governor,
over this.
Your Honor.
I just wanted to make sure this lady was healthy, taking a proper dump.
This last effort, Bing will have it.
Yeah, I mean, this is. So was it like a private video that got leaked?
No. This is for somebody who paid her to do it.
That's what I'm
for
saying.
sure.
But like, it was on the public chain, like the public page, or like, how did this vid get out? I guess you can't keep it to yourself. You tell 12 people, you basically told the world.
It's true.
Show 12 of your butt. I mean, that video nothing would spread faster than that, though. That's why it
You
spreads.
got it, Sean?
I'd like to see it.
I'm gonna find it for you.
When I was
You
trying,
found other ones?
I just I had a bunch of scat pornography. And
He
it's
might
all
be a shit porn
disgusting.
guy. That's the number one
He's got
shit
the
porn.
voice of a ship.
That's
This
kind
guy,
of
man.
He's kind of smelled it doubting us right now. He's like, I
Yeah,
got it right
don't
here on
like
my
this
phone.
stuff, but
I
I
don't
found
like this stuff.
It's in the file I have here.
No, I don't like.
It's in my homework file.
That's not true.
You got the voice of a scat man.
One of us had. There got to be one shitty porn guy in this room.
Skibbity
There you go,
bop
Shane.
bop bop boop.
I
Did
got
you
it for
get it,
buddy.
Guardian?
You
Did you
got
get
it?
it?
I got it for you.
It's just black ladies pooping.
What were they dropping?
Hang on.
Let me take a look at this. Oh no.
This is an impressive shit.
Hotter than I.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is she talking to me?
Yeah.
No, dude, no.
Now you'll see.
Oh no!
All right, here we go. Now the
already
first
don't like it.
one's not impressive.
It looks like the space.
Now
No.
the first one's just gonna pop out. That's the cork.
Oh,
Now here, 1 foot 2 feet,
that's like 3.5.
and then. So if you guys have any questions you want me to ask her,
yeah. They injected that. I think that was fake poop.
You'd like to think that.
That was a legit dump.
Yeah.
Real truck or dump, dude.
Shane, you've had a problem always appreciating others' talents.
Yeah, that
I mean,
could,
the
that
cork.
could be.
The cork is the craziest detail. That's no way.
Yeah, that might be the real deal.
The
She
first
might
thing
have
that
been-
breaks out, yeah, and then
Do you think there might here's my question I'd like to ask her. Is there some sort of prep if you know you got a big, like, you
Yeah.
know, Gardini hit you up, you know you have the big dump.
big dump day ahead of you. I have to
Like, what's the
assume.
regimen? Do you like hit a bunch of fiber?
It seems like she was stacking them for sure inside of herself because that's. I mean,
Those 3 dumps.
it was. I mean, when she was done, the fact she just like they show the longer one, like she turns around, and it's kind of like, "Did you like that?" And I was like, "How are you not like taking a little siesta after that?" That's one like when you're done, you got to go. Wow, that must have been in there for a while.
Yeah, she just passed that like nothing.
She was like, "Yeah, that's how you shit a big fucking 2-coiler." God bless her heart.
Yeah, it's
Did you put it
got
on
to
your
be.
to-do notes.
Oh yeah.
They probably go super fiber.
Watch. She's very
Probably super. It's like fiber powder probably for 2 days,
Yeah.
knowing they have the big vid coming up.
definitely the most famous person to ever make a shit video.
Blippy. Remember Blippy did that? The Harlem Shake video?
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Blippy, the guy who's the kid's entertainer before he became a child entertainer, made it. You remember that Harlem Shake dance everyone would do? It's like bum, 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 bum. He took a video where he was sitting on the toilet. It was him on the, no, his friend was on the toilet and he just shit all over his friend.
Like an
And then
explosive,
Blippy just
massive
popped
dump.
off and everyone was just like, whatever, my kid likes this show.
Did you guys ever watch the old
Allegedly.
the old what's his
Call
name?
Matt.
Chuck Berry, the old Chuck
Yeah.
Berry videos.
Chuck Berry farts, one of the funniest.
Yeah, he goes, "Give me that fart."
I love the lady's face. She's like,
yeah. He goes, "Ooh, get that fart."
her head pops back out of it.
Whoa, there it is. It's real. You like that fart?
farting in a hooker's face is fucking wild.
I mean, you're paying for it. I guess you gotta be able to do what you want.
Yeah, but back then there was no like, I mean, there was a newspaper, but you didn't think anything would ever get out. Like if you farted in a hooker's face, there'd be a part of your head being like, this is going to be on BuzzFeed. You would just think this is going to make its way. Back then it was just like, I can literally do.
He filmed it.
Yeah.
He filmed it.
I don't want to, again,
Who the fuck released
this is
those tapes?
speculation. Huge chance that was like a 13-year-old girl. Huge chance. 'Cause back in like
the
the
time?
50s, you could part, what is it, like the 50s?
No, you could see it.
Okay.
You-
she was
there's a video
she was
of
grown
it.
woman.
She's
No, they're like
yeah.
old
Yeah.
hookers. They're like actually
Yeah.
pretty gnarly looking hookers.
Yeah. You
I
said
take
they-
that back.
I mean, they're hitting farts.
I was just venturing to like, back then you could really, those dudes did like everything.
Yeah.
Like Led Zeppelin
They were
apparently.
letting the lead out.
They're getting
They were letting the lead
That
out.
was I
take that back.
On Howard Stern a few years back. One of the famous groupies, like from like BB Buell or one of them, like came in to talk and kind of do like a tell-all book, and like just so casually the way she goes, "Oh yeah, like I don't know if she lost her virginity, but she was like, when she was 15, she basically got gangbanged by the Allman Brothers, like backstage. But the difference is that she's just going like, oh, it was great. Like, because she's telling the story like that, it just gets no legs. Like, no one cares.
The Allman Brothers, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy. The Allman Eskimo Brothers, dude.
Hell yeah.
Bold?
The Allman Brothers.
Oh, true.
Now we're talking. That's just a joke for you and me. No, that's not for the pod.
I thought you were pointing to bold. I'm
No.
like, that is quite bold.
Point at that jar of almonds.
Oh, it's so fucking
The
funny.
Allman Brothers.
Allman
Come on
Brothers. I got
now.
it.
Come on now.
Damn, you think the Allman Brothers were like laying pipe like that? I don't.
Definitely.
You think they were laying pipe?
I mean, it's 15-year-olds.
It's the 70s.
The 7, yeah. Back then,
70s,
when did you
man.
used to be able to get your driver's license?
I don't know. I don't think they even did it back then.
Shame on you, Allman Brothers.
I just think there's also a
Allegedly.
ton-
Randall, yeah, true. Allegedly.
Shame
Randall
on your
Van still
alleged
slaps.
behavior. But I think there's also something to like I said, these things were like people. It was like it wasn't like they were like seeking out 15-year-old girls. It seems like 15-year-old girls were trying to get backstage. I think it was a time where people accepted like where you fell over just like the overall laws. It's like, yeah, if you're some kind of scraggly, rotten homed kid, like you're probably going to be out there fucking at like 14, 15 years old. You know what I mean? Or if like, you know, I'm sure there's 15-year-old girls who would be like, do what? Go where?
Yeah, huge chance the brothers don't even remember it. They're probably sitting somewhere and I came on, they're like, huh?
Yeah. That'd be a tough one.
Yeah, feeling that one.
Yeah, and Jimmy Page, right? He had the other one. He was the famous one, like a child bride.
Yep. They were partying, bro. Rock stars? Were they rock stars or were they pedophiles?
Yeah.
Hard to say.
It's an intense party, though.
Alleged child pussy must be great.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Yo, alleged child pussy?
Allegedly. Talking about it 50 years later, yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it stood the test of time. Kid pussy?
Yeah, you know it was great
You got
back in the
something,
day.
kid pussy?
Our whole
Oh,
government
man, I
seems in
remember kid
disarray
pussy.
about it. The Epstein stuff went off.
Society's collapsing over the weight of kid pussy.
I truly
Kid dick and balls. Kid
Well, that's
balls.
what the Epstein thing. They were like, how many people they don't, you know, they interview all the one, they never, you know,
That
when they
is
got
crazy.
the Olympic doctor guy, right?
Yeah.
Remember he was like fingering all the,
Yes,
the girls?
Nasser.
When they got him, like every victim showed up. It was like 300 victims like showed up to be like, you did this, you fucked me over.
Yeah.
Epstein, where they were pulling those girls from, there is a bulk of those chicks that were just like, yeah, it was a good way to make $400. You know,
Yeah,
watch an
dude.
old man whack off. It's the Uncle Eddie thing. Remember when Uncle Eddie in Philly, like when he got arrested, like
Oh,
people
yeah.
were like, "Oh man, damn!"
yeah.
That's what if we went to the mall, we would just go take a dump at fucking Ed's house and show him our wiener, and he'd give us $50.
Yeah, he was such a legend. When I was growing
No
up, it was,
one was mad. Nobody was was like happy when he got put away. They were like, "Fuck, dude, my fucking
yeah.
that was my mall money."
That was when I was little. Like, there's a guy, he carries around a pizza box, and if you give him your underwear, he'll give you $50, and he'll put them in the pizza box.
How old are you?
I'm 39.
I'm 47. I mean, that thing went around.
These guys
for-
are legends.
He's total fucking
These guys are
legend.
legends.
I'm saying
They're
it was
the
the
Allman
thing-
Brothers, and you're the kid. You're going, I had a good fucking time.
I genuinely had the thought in my head when they just described when I was a kid. But be careful that school would say there's a guy once he's asking kids for their dirty underwear, their used underwear, and I genuinely remember having a thing, and I'm like, where is this motherfucker? Like I will give him my. I wasn't putting it together that it was like any kind of a gay thing or something
Yeah.
like that. I'm like, I guess he's just a fucking freaky weirdo.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, dude, I go.
It does sound like a mythical.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even throw out, like I said, if I had skid marked underwear when I was a kid, he'd be like, nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to say these for a school day in case
Played
he
against
catches me
sports.
walking
I was just
home.
played against
Pretty
sports.
penny
You
for
go right
these.
there.
But those
Yeah.
guys that would call Howard Stern with those Philly accents were so great. Like, yeah, he went over. He goes, my boy took a fucking dump on his chest. It was crazy. And then I'd show him my dingling, and we get out of there.
My dad had a nice little creep.
Legendary
growing up.
pervert?
Yeah, legendary pervert that would give you crimpets if you showed him your dick.
What?
Butterscotch.
Butterscotch.
Nice.
Yeah.
Whole pack
And
or just one?
Phil was out in the woods, so that was big.
I knew
dude.
somewhere in the world that tasty cakes were being used for evil.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
How do you get that cake to stay so moist?
According to Phil, he never did it. But
How's
his,
it shelf stable and that moist?
Yeah, yeah. His one boy would go for it all the time, and then split the crimpets with my dad. Phil was pimping out his boy.
He was pimping.
That's awesome.
You go show me.
I
your
appreciate
penis.
Boss
that.
hog.
Yeah.
I feel like that was always the kid that would sell candy in school. was the same kid who also run boy ass for a local pedophile. Dude, I got a couple irons in the fire. I'm doing a little candy thing, a little resell BJ's Costco candy thing. I'm running boy ass to some local peds, some local
Running
pedos.
kid dick to a weirdo for cupcakes.
What exactly did you have to do?
This
Just
is a
like
good
show
I think
him.
you just show me dick.
You have a good
But-
pedophile sting house, Shane.
Yeah, right here.
This is a great pedophile sting house.
We were just watching To Catch a Predator. I know that's one of your all-time favorites.
It's so good.
Yeah, I've been on three or four pedophile stings. Pretty wild.
How
you
are they?
did it?
Yeah. I didn't take part. I took minimal part.
Yeah.
When my last special came out, the guys, Dads Against Predators, those are the ones now who just beat the guys up.
Yeah.
Completely.
Shove them in like the cupcakes at Walmart.
Yeah. But I went with them. And I went to hang out with them, and it was funny when they had the guy cornered in the grocery store. He was cornered, and they were like yelling at him, giving him a bunch of shit in the grocery. And yelling at him. When I walked by, I was
You're in
Instagram living.
Oh, no.
I was Instagram living when I walked by to be like, I was going like, hey, I'm watching like these guys
Yeah.
do their pedophile hunt. As I'm walking by, those guys to fuck with which is also funny. When you do the pedophile hunts, there is something to the idea though. It's like they take it seriously, but also not that seriously. They
Yeah.
make jokes to like themselves about it. So the guy, when they're walking by, they look at me and the guy goes, he says to the pedophile, he goes, you fucking know who Big J Okerson is? And the guy was like, no. And I just go, oh. Like you hear my voice just go, oh. Like a view's a view. And then at the end of it, they take him out to a field and they make him stand in a trash can, call his mother and tell her he's a pedophile, and then go, Big J Okerson's dog belly available, whatever.
Holy
on YouTube.
shit, dude.
I went to a sting house one where the girl lures the guys over. That was pretty wild. That
What
was
happened?
at the sting house.
This is insane.
Yeah. It's wild.
Yeah.
The sting house one, first guy comes over. We hide in a bedroom. We're hiding in a bedroom with the camera guy.
Shit.
Yes,
It's gotta be so
it's that
exciting,
weird.
dude.
And you hear like through a window, it's like, so I'm a little bit nervous here. He goes, yeah, it's cool. So your
How
parents
excited
going
are
to
you
the
when a
door.
pedophile's in the house, like a real live pedophile?
Tense.
Yeah, it's got to be crazy.
Yeah, he might
It's-
have a gun.
It's real.
True.
I didn't even think about that, but that has happened. It's real. It's definitely a dangerous thing for sure. But the so the first guy comes in, and like very quick, as like she's talking to him for like 5 minutes, and then by the way, I don't know why everyone I do these with, they always do this to a pedophile. She had in the background purposely my special playing, and when the guy comes in, he goes, "This is Big J Okerson." He's like, "You know who he is?" And he was like, "No." And I think someone said fat at one point about it. I was like, right. I'm squatting down in the back room like, right, dude.
Yeah.
Like
guess
Mike
what?
Fenoy and
Guess
Dylan
what?
with me. I'm like, what a dick.
Guess what's about to happen to you?
Yeah.
I'm fat. You're fucked.
Yeah. I'm fat. Oh, I'm fat. You just hear in the background, come on, dude. And he goes, like, what's that? I thought nobody else was here. As soon as we went out, or the camera guy went out, that guy was like, oh, and he ran off. Hauled ass immediately as soon as he got on camera. Second guy came and they had a whole like thing with him. Yeah, really.
That's the skedaddle. That's the ultimate skedaddle.
Nope, wrong house. So that
This
guy,
YouTube channel doesn't have a lot of views.
the second guy hung in there for a while and talked to them. But that night, I was in Indianapolis. That night, she came to the pedophile hunter girl, Courtney Elizabeth. She came to the show, and her partner said that day when they posted the thing, they have moderators who live in Indianapolis. Even though she lives in Wisconsin, their moderators live in Indianapolis. And she was like, when they put the video up, the two moderators are brother and sister, and they both go, the guy who just ran out right away, the guy who said nothing after the camera came in, he goes up and ran off. They go, that's my cousin. Oh. And then the other moderator goes, that's my cousin. They're brother and sister. That's my cousin. And they started realizing, like that in that 2 seconds, dude, it like fucking ripped their whole family apart. The guy that left immediately.
Became the hunted.
True.
Yeah. How wild is that? Like the moderator's cousin happened to be one of the people they caught. You ever see that's the Chris Hansen one when the guy he rides the train with walks in? Do you ever see that? He's like, what are you doing here, man? What are you doing here? He's so upset with him. Why are you here?
I see you every day on the train.
And then I went with the big guy from Houston, Texas, Alex something, the big beard. You've probably seen him before.
Yeah, I know that guy.
I went with him before and we didn't get anybody, but that's where I saw like the danger of how it could go. Cause Walmart parking lot. We pulled up next to the guy. The guy wasn't out of his car yet. And the guy fucking threw 70 miles an hour in a Walmart parking lot, hit a speed bump. I mean, his car like rattled. And I was like,
he hit the fucking dude.
but he got on the highway, and like they were like, we're not chasing him onto the highway. Like that's too dangerous at that point. But I thought the most interesting thing so far about it was that of all the things with the pedophile hunters was that because I'm like, that guy was he didn't know if we were there to kick his ass. Yeah. He didn't know if we were related to the thing. He didn't know if we were cops. He didn't know everything. The instinct that guy had at all, like if the doors and car would have fallen apart around him when he hit that speed bump, he would have just continued running onto the highway. It was just like, I was like, wow, I've never seen somebody really run for their life. Like, that was like a genuine, like this guy thought his life was over if he doesn't get away from this. And he was giving it everything he had. Which is
you're
pretty
going to get shot by a pedophile.
Right, so I don't do them anymore.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Because you could definitely get shot by a pedophile.
Shot by a pedophile, which sucks. That's such a shitty way to die.
Died at the hand of a pedophile?
Shot by a pedophile in a Buffalo Wild Wings parking lot. Just bleeding out in front of a fucking Target.
The Dads Against Predators guy's been shot twice now.
What?
And he keeps going, and they're the ones that are aggressive. Like this, they can't wait to like punch the guy in the face.
I just saw one that was very funny. The guy like walks down the aisle and he's like, "All right, I knew this was coming. Hey," he's like, "I know what you're up to. I know what I'm up to. Let me talk." He tried to
there's some great ones.
He was slow. He was mentally.
He couldn't do it. Law and Order SVU last week just did finally an episode on that. Like when you're doing a pedophile sting, and you catch a guy who came there to like watch cartoons and hug because he has like Down syndrome, and it's like prosecuting him the same way.
Yeah,
and that is the thing. It's like. Most of the pedophile hunts, like that's what you're getting. You're getting a person who would have showed up if you said the kid was boy, girl, 8 years old or 85 years old. They can't believe anyone's responding to him and wants to hang out.
Oh, so sad.
So they do. It is a sad thing to see when they catch those people. And they got a big fat guy on one of those podcasts.
I think I saw that.
I think I may have showed it to you. I said the mom sounds like Beerz. The mom's died. The mom of the pedophile. But they just, right in front of the mom, they make him put on like a 7X shirt that says, "I lick ass." Because it's something he said to the girl. This fat guy named Jamie, and he just stands there while the guy reads the things in front of his mother. And the mother's just such a weird old twat, and she's every time he goes, and then it says, I wanna suck your little pussy until you come and howl for the moon. And she's like, Jamie. What? Well, that's bullshit. You don't even know how to do that. Oh, it's so funny.
She sounds like Beerz too.
Dude, I don't know why. It's like she like reminds me of like, and it's not, it sounds like him. It's just like, it looks like it would be Beezer's mom. Yeah. Jamie. Oh, God. And then they're like, can you not make this a big deal? Because the bitch who runs this apartment complex wants us out already.
That is grounds for dismissal.
Damn it, Jamie.
And she's like, and by the way, the whole thing when they're giving like this crime that they committed, it's so funny when like the mother caretakers are always like, well, then that's it. You're giving me your phone, young man.
Grounded.
Yeah, you're giving me your phone. They're like, it's a little bigger than that. But and then I think I showed you the midget guy before who they catch 4 times. Where eventually, eventually the cops. Eventually, the cops in the 4th video get mad at the guy who's stinging him, and they're like, "Hey, leave this guy alone." He shows up every time because he can't believe and he's so dumb. The first time they showed up at his house, by the way, all of his things are like, "I love you." He's already saying, "I love you." He's like a retarded midget guy, and he's saying, "I love you" a bunch to this like fake girl, and then they ask him. He goes, the fake girl's like, "What are we doing today?" He goes, just playing basketball. And like he writes, and like, she goes, "Oh yeah, are you really tall?" He's like, it's like 4'11". I could dunk though. And she's like, she goes, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah, it's pretty easy for you."
He's a tall guy holds me up.
Yeah, he's
on my waist.
He's just a retarded guy. And every time the cops show up, he's like, "No!" And just like starts running around crazy. Yeah. And he runs around crazy. And then the neighbor will always come over and be like, "Just can you leave?" Like I kind of look after him a little bit. Like, guys, this is not a real problem. You're having it. And the guy's
a special needs and little person and over again.
And the guy was so retarded.
A helicopter following
over and over again.
They show when he leaves.
He runs around like the little guys in Halo.
He does. He does.
Oh God.
He never quite gets it.
Yeah.
As soon as they leave the first time, the same night, they just, to see if they can, they just message him back and they go, sorry about that. That was my uncle. He gets really pissed off. And he was like, that was weird. And then she was like, yeah, but it's okay. He's going back to, I think she said he's going back to England tomorrow. And he's clearly just an American guy. He goes, it's okay. He's going back to England tomorrow. He goes, okay, well, I mean, I still love you. Like, am I going to get to see you? And then they just do it again. The fourth time they catch him at a car dealership. And he's getting out of his car and he goes, are you, and they go, hey, Jason. And he doesn't recognize him still. He's retarded. He goes, oh, hey. And he goes, what are you here for? He goes, to get a car. He goes, would you like to get a 13-year-old car? And he goes, what? He goes, are you here for a 13-year-old? He goes, no! And he starts like running for his life and then the thing. He's like, get out of here! Get out of here!
I mean,
and that's the one where the cops show up and they go, yo, stop.
Like,
block his number. What are you doing? Like, leave this guy alone. He's never gotten any pussy, kid or otherwise.
Yeah, it's entrapment. Leave the man alone.
That's really fucked
They
up.
should have a clause. Like, they should amend the law and be like, if you are, an R-rated midge, they should just go, that's up to the parents' discretion.
I mean, it's really...
That'd be a good high school sweetheart.
You should be allowed to.
It's my prom date.
No.
Just get him out of here. Just bust him at prom 10 times.
Dude,
taking the prom picture, and we got him. No. Now we're just fucking with you. Get out there and dance again.
They can make a remake. Remember Carrie?
Yeah, where he locks
You
the
can make a
doors.
remake. It's the new Carrie. Gets his revenge.
Yeah, he goes, luckily that midget has telekinesis. Yeah, they're all, I mean, there was the famous one, there's the Chris Hansen was the guy started eating pizza.
Yeah, we just watched that
we
one.
saw that.
It's one of the best ones ever. He goes, you want a slice? No? It's cool.
He's scarfing
He
that.
doesn't even care.
Yeah.
He's changed his name and moved. That's what he did.
That must have been the craziest acid reflux. Just getting caught as a pedophile and crushing
Oh, yeah.
half his eye.
And it was the grease cup pepperoni too.
He was folding them too. He was folding
Yeah,
slices.
I've never seen someone grub that hard. Like, he grubbed like it was while getting in trouble. He hit a fucking hard grub sesh.
It's because he thought it was going to make him look more natural.
He did.
True.
He did.
It really did. He goes, He goes, I guess I'm a pervert.
Yeah. And they're like, did you say this? And he's like, when he's chewing, he's like, you got the text? He's like, oh shit, you have the transcripts.
There's also those great compilations of Chris Hansen doing I may have told you this before, I like his first line when he tries to play off what they say is always the best. The guy's like, it's like, where you at? And then the girl will be like, I'm upstairs. I'll be down in a second. He's like, I can't wait to kiss you. And like, would you like to kiss me, Frank?
Right, he comes out of that clear. There's a cloth in the hallway that he opens. You go, oh, there's, that's normal.
Yeah. Would you like to? He goes, don't mind that. That's Video Village back there.
We've talked about it before, but when they get Indian guys, it's the best. Just a foreigner that's just like, what's the problem?
They should be like, my parents
no
arranged
problem.
this. I would die. My parents set this up. That wasn't me.
Yeah,
An
This is
Indian
arranged
guy is the
marriage.
it's
one.
been arranged.
An Indian guy is the one who got naked right away when he came in.
Yeah.
Like fully naked and just started walking around. That was an Indian guy. And then the other one was the kid who got caught twice in the back-to-back days. And the second time they pull up on him, they go, what are you doing, man? And he goes, oops.
Getting caught back-to-back days. Like,
Back to
go
back
home,
day,
you go,
yeah.
all right, back to the drawing board. There's no
He
way
goes,
I
all right,
get
now
caught.
we know what to look for. So it's funny, and I know they're trying to get more of like a police involved thing. Like Catch a Predator was like an official with police they're working with, and there's I guess another one called Underage Undercover on it's like Discovery or something. But Max had it. They did 2 seasons of it, and what's funny about that is going on the ones that I've gone on, how fast they'd be like, all right, well, it's 3:15. He said he was coming at 3. This guy's flaking. He's not answering anymore. And, with that Sting House, we're like, all right, well, it was nice to meet you guys. We're going to take off. And they go, no, hang on. I mean, I'm not kidding. Go on. Hey, my parents are gone. Could you come over?
God.
Can you be here in 15 minutes? I'll be right over. I mean, to catch a person willing to fuck a 13, 14-year-old, that's wild. So they will, though. Like, there's no, loss of, getting them at all. But again, I don't know how much... outside of court of public opinion and ruining your personal life, Doesn't really end up in a lot of like arrests and stuff, but it's like to get the arrest, what they have to do. That's why I found it so funny that they can just go, hey, I'm 14 and I have a vagina. Who wants to fuck? And like people will start coming. The underage undercover, they overdo it. So it's like a whole house they've rented, and each room's like decorated to a different girl character, and they have the things with fake braces. So like you see them like working through each other. Like she's like, okay, so I'm supposed to watch him masturbate at like 4 o'clock today. So like, so they'll go, put on like the pigtails and little girl things and sit Indian style, and then holding like another girl's hand off camera, who's like going like, I'm sorry, you're doing so good, and she's like, it's great. And you just hear the guy like,
Oh, wait, they go for it? They
like,
let the pedophiles do it?
It's almost my point is that like, I don't think you have to get this much information. Yes. They go, okay, by the way, after like 4 masturbation sessions and talking on the phone every day to him and going through all this thing, they'll be like, okay, we think we know what state he lives in. Like they're trying to like, it's like each season's like to get like one little piece of information about a guy. It's like, how come every other person can just go,
yeah,
hey, look in the fuck, I'm 12. And someone goes, I fuck a 12-year-old. I don't care.
Yeah,
I'll come over.
You're going to jail.
It's like nonstop things. Like it's too
You gotta let him
involved.
finish. It's like the South Park episode where he's like, I'm going undercover as a prostitute.
Wow, Daddy, that sure was a lot of cum. Freeze.
Freeze.
It's the best.
Damn, so they're recording them and just sit through it and be like, damn.
Right, and like the girl off camera's like holding her hand, going like, "You're being so strong right now. You're being," and then it's like, by the way, also whenever a guy starts jerking off, you're pretending you're a kid. You could be like, "So my parents are calling. I'm so sorry, I have to go." They just go like, they let him finish, and they're like, "I like it." Like there's no reason to get
If
this
a guy
deep
keeps coming
undercover for what they're doing. You got him.
If I'm the
He's texting
pedophile,
sexual.
If I'm the pedophile, I'm going back to that house, and by the 4th time, it's like, no, I knew she was 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a show. This has been great. I've been jacking
my
off.
king.
Oh,
Yeah,
it'd be so great if you catch one of the people you know is that show underage undercover. He goes, I thought we were just doing a little role play.
Yeah, I was
She's
fucking around.
20.
Obviously, she's 20.
Yeah, here's her IMDb.
She's on the
kiss-
next season too.
kiss
I was a
Chris
big fan. Yeah.
Just give Chris Hansen a big kiss. Be like, this is all for you.
Yeah, I came here to meet you.
I was trying to
dude.
work my way up.
That's a good move. You keep going to kids' houses and be like, "Where's Chris Hansen?" I'm just trying to meet
Chris?
Chris Hansen.
That's what you do. You
Those
walk in
guys-
and be like, all right, I know I was fucking around. Where's Chris? Is he here?
Yeah.
That way he comes out and be like, oh, I knew you were here.
Yeah, we're giving you guys
guys
some.
who came-
Any pedophiles out there? We're giving you some nice hacks.
We should do $1 million worth of game for pedophiles.
Guys in the 90s came.
This is allegedly Spotify. Allegedly.
Every in the 90s, though, people would find like their thing and then just kind of stick with that. Like Maury Povich's show used to be like, you were my school bully, look at me now, and this and that.
Now
and
I'm a girl.
And it was like,
I'm a
yeah.
hot lady.
Yeah, really.
Look at me now. What do you think?
By the way, that was the best when
You're
those
still
bullies.
fucking gay.
Yeah, and those bullies, dude, when those bullies would go, especially with a girl, it's like she was a fat girl in school. He goes, now she's like a bikini model. It's like, look what I've got. Remember how mean you were to me? And it's like, seems to have affected you and you really made some positive life changes.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Like this really what
Now,
the thing should
can
be.
we get this over with?
But then
and kiss.
You still want to fuck
like
me,
to take
clearly.
you out
You
on a
had
date.
me flown here. But Maury Povich figured out like the paternity test for the whole thing. Jerry Springer realized cheating and fights were the whole thing.
Yeah.
And Chris Hansen was just like Dateline NBC, like, here's a story about a small town murder or corruption in politics. And then it was like, nope, he's the pedophile guy.
He's the guy.
And now he gets to curse. He loves it. The ones online, the true
Yeah.
blue ones, he loves it because he gets to read. Now he gets to really read the, well, you say here you wanted to suck her ass. It's a, yeah, he goes, yeah. But I mean, sucking ass, that means like, I mean, like, you know, like,
Yeah, yeah.
like complimenting
I think it was a later season. He hit one guy who was like, BBCP, that's a bareback cream pie. And I was like, damn, Chris. Damn, dude.
The smoothest one he ever did was the guy who was washing his hands for the girl. Like the little wigger dude was like washing his hands, and then Chris Hansen just walks up next to him and starts ripping off slices of paper towels to hand him. And the guy, he's washing his hands, and he looks over, and he takes the paper towel. He's like, "Thank you," and he just tries to act like it's not a weird thing. He goes, "Oh, thanks." He really makes it look. He goes, "You here for the young pussy too?" Oh, I didn't realize this was a party. That's happened a couple times on Catch a Predator when the people come out and they go, "Oh, I thought it was just me and her." Like she's in the two dudes.
Oh my god.
Oh, I call pussy, dude.
Oh my god.
Catching two and making them fight for their survival would be sweet.
Yes.
Winner leaves, loser goes to jail.
These are
the things
more
people
good
want.
ideas.
You
Things
still
people-
catch the guy. Like, we're just kidding. We want to see you guys
Yeah.
fight. You're both going to jail.
Jay, when's your special coming out?
Special is coming out February 20th, so Thursday. When does this
Hell
come out?
yeah.
Is it out already?
This
or
should
is
be
it-
out tomorrow or Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Should be out
Yeah,
on
so
Tuesday.
Actually, we could wait a week if you want.
it's up to you guys. Whatever
Yeah.
your guys' schedule is.
Whatever's
It'll be
ideal.
out. Yeah.
Double crowd work album. Them They first half them coming out February 20th, and then a month later,
Hell yeah.
I think we're premiering the second part at
Where,
Moon Tower,
where'd you film it?
Denver Comedy Works.
Oh,
Nice.
fuck yeah.
That's
which
sick.
is great.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome.
Any room where it's going forward? Yeah, I hope so, man. It's like I don't watch anything or edit anything, so
That's one way to do it.
yeah. I turn it over to other people,
Yeah.
and I go, "Hey, you guys." Well, I always figure too. I'm like, "Well, you guys will know what you're laughing at."
Yeah.
It's like me, I'm gonna go. All I'm gonna look at, I go, "Yeah, that was pretty funny," but like, why am I built like that? Like, those are the questions I always
I
ask.
know. I'm selfishly like, let's just get rid of that entire camera, that angle, because I look
I've
like
asked that
I look
before.
like a blimp. Let's just do head on from above the
Yeah, yeah,
entire
yeah.
special.
Yeah, can we get a single camera shot
Yeah.
and never the side? They were one of them on my first ever the hour special live at Webster Hall. I didn't put any input into that, and I mean they had a camera that seems like the job of the camera was to shoot me low from diagonal behind and swing around to the front of me.
Yeah, just get
to
the
really
whole-
give you my entire
Yeah.
way too long across profile.
Perfect.
It's like, oh, you know what? Side shoulder to shoulder, this guy doesn't look that bad. And then he starts turning around and he goes, oh my God. Oh, there's too much happening in the front.
Yeah, it's a disaster.
That's a crazy
I
angle.
chose to sit like a dummy. And I never think, every time I go, and remember when you sit, especially on like a taping, like back straight, like sit on
Yeah.
the stool, but like have like your back straight. And then it's like how many seconds later before you're just like, so is this your girlfriend?
Yeah, I think about it the whole time I'm on stage because I slouch like crazy,
Yeah.
and I'm just
And then if they watch you make the shoulders back move, they're like someone's been talking to them.
yeah.
He has to your piece.
I do it the whole show because it's now I'm doing the round. So it's like half the whole audience is seeing my hunched over back and the weird thing I do with my hand behind my back, which I never thought anyone was going to see. The whole time I'm going like this behind, like it's really fucked up. It sounds like I'm being conversational, but you can tell I'm obviously like internally like, fuck, oh, fuck. Yeah, I just go like that behind me. I had somebody DM me like, "What were you doing? Hand signals?" I wanted to know what the hand signals meant. I was like, "No, it's just."
Dude,
just
I've done a
autism there.
couple of these arenas with you now, and so they've all been great. And I sit on a stool, which maybe I have to consider not doing. It's it's just more. I like it. It's been good.
I think it's fine.
and it's worked well at the time. It's worked well all of them, but the last one we did was Seattle. I think I was
Yeah.
with you. That was the only time I was like, I just chose a side and went with it, and then. Towards the end, like the last like 5 or 6 minutes of it, every time there was like a down moment, like in my own speaking, you go, guys, you know what's crazier? Turn around, like a guy. But I mean, it was just like, and then it's that thing where you're like,
Swivel chair.
but then you're like, I'm not doing it for him. You just want to do it for the one
Yeah.
guy. Turn around.
Yeah, you lose all control if you're like, yes, sir, and spun around.
Yeah,
Yeah, right. If you do
Get
it,
a
you're
swivel
like,
bar stool.
they're all aware. I can hear each individual comment.
yeah.
Change your pants. Your whole thing sucks.
This sucks. Fuck you.
It sucks.
In those arenas, you can hear every single person.
Also-
There's so many people, so someone's gonna be like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, turning around to be like, what did you say? Sitting back down would
Yeah.
be, that would hurt.
I was talking to the guys.
Yeah, for a second. You go, what's that? Okay, I thought so.
You're just dad in the back of the car, just like, knock it off.
Excuse me?
Shut up back there.
Okay.
I was last night. I was talking to the Are You Garbage guys about it, and that was like, they were talking about a thing they don't like doing, and I was like, yeah, I mean, I was like, I'm done with Trump. I'm gonna stop doing Trump. First show I did, 1 minute in, a guy was like, do Trump right now. I was like, all right, I guess I'm doing Trump for the rest of my fucking career. Yeah, they yell out. You can hear him.
Are you sick of doing it?
Trump? No, I love doing it.
Yeah, the material
fun.
keeps coming.
Yeah. I gotta. Well, this will be out hopefully by the time SNL gets announced. So I'm gonna host SNL, and in my head, it's like I don't know what to say for my monologue. Like I'm already like, oh shit, because they tell you you're hosting pretty
Quick.
You have like 2 weeks to
Really?
be like, oh fuck, what am I gonna say? And I was like, fuck it, Trump will say something. He'll say something.
Yeah.
That week.
He's gonna work on it.
I'll just fucking make fun of that. He's gonna do something next week.
Do you have to walk a line at all, like not making fun of him too much?
Yeah, because I don't like doing that. I think that sucks.
Well, it's just also obvious.
I think when comedians go out there and just every single comedian on earth is like, fuck Trump.
Orange man.
But not even like that. But I mean,
Yeah.
like, do you think he sees like?
No, he
like,
doesn't
would
know
see
who
it
I
as, no, but I'm saying like, does he see it as like an homage? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all how people take it. Some people say like you're making fun of him just by doing the impression. Other people are like you're doing a great impression of him. So it's such a funny thing.
Like, what do you think he thinks? That's a good
yeah,
question.
like I wonder if he saw it, if his initial reaction would be like,
I guarantee he would not like it.
he wouldn't like it.
Yeah.
Well,
He might get amused like a Roman senator would.
yeah. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I've never seen him react to anyone doing an impression of him.
That's true.
I don't think anyone responds really well to that.
We saw
if
him
somebody
with-
does any impression
Well,
Yeah, it's not your favorite thing.
of
I
you,
didn't know that.
You're
You know,
like
the first time when we had Everlast on Bonfire a couple years back.
Oh, yeah.
Bert Kreischer was in the studio with us. It was me and Dan still on the show, and I was like, "Oh, you know, it'll be really funny." I go, "When Everlast gets here, let's go around the room and everybody do your impression of what's the girl's name?" It was like, "Somebody got pregnant from a goddamn time."
Yeah.
And then when Bert came in, he was like, "Ah, dude, I wouldn't do that." I was like, "Why?" He goes, "Just musicians take themselves really seriously. Like he won't think it's funny. He's going to be weird about it." And he was almost giving me, Bert was giving me like a read the room thing. He's like, so like, just, I wouldn't do it. And got me in my own head where I was like, yeah, I'm not, I won't even bring it up. And then when Everlast came in after talking to him for a little bit, he was very cool. And I was like, hey, we have a guitar, man, here if you want to play a song or anything. And Bert goes, oh, if you play a song, I swear to God, I'll get butt naked right now. And I was like, yeah, brilliant. I'm like, Bert, you told me to read the room on that. He doesn't want to hear an impression of himself. But you think one of the top Mount Rushmore of wiggers wants his payment for doing something he already doesn't want to do to be a man gets naked in the room? You read the room, Bert. He's like, oh, I'll get naked if you do. Hey, dude, great news. I'll get naked if you do something.
Oh,
you're probably really cool.
So?
You're probably cool with the nudity of men, right?
That's so funny.
Hey, you grew up in a culture that's pretty like fucking awesome with gay shit.
That's such a funny move.
I'll get totally naked. But the fact that he had the sense, it's the outward. Like he knew, he's like, yeah, that would not be a good thing. Like he needs somebody to go, Bert, I don't think Everlast wants to see you naked as a reward, punishment, or otherwise. Just the idea of that, like it's like a girl saying, "I'll show your tit."
And I know exactly how Bert said it too, like that, like
yeah. Like, hey, here's a deal.
Yeah.
If you do the thing we're asking, I will do something that no one's asked for. I love it
Naked
though.
for Everlast is so funny.
For Everlast, yeah.
Oh man.
Oh,
was the
what
best?
happened? Did he get naked?
No, and Everlast didn't play a song. I mean, I didn't even pursue the question of
So the
asking him to
deal's
play a
off.
song more because when Bert made that offer, I was like, now I don't have to go, hey, we'd still like you to play a song. Like, well, I promise that won't happen. It was more like, well, Everlast, thanks for hanging out and being here.
Oh man.
So funny.
I gotta show you that episode of Tires.
What?
Your episode.
Oh, yeah.
I should have it. We can
Oh,
watch
nice.
it here in a second.
Hell yeah.
You want to wrap it up?
Let's do it.
Goodbye, everybody.
Thanks
Let's
for
watch
having me,
that
man.
episode. Yeah, hell yeah.